still upset about it, and it wasn't my fault.
Same.
Yeah, man.
Are we live? Are we on? Are we on air?
We're live. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Live from whatever Michael's address is.
Do you not know after all this time?
I know it ends in the 65.
I have no idea what it is.
We're gonna dox Michael. Have you guys seen when Wesley, my cat, just becomes a human man in the way he sits?
She sent me the video too.
What's he doing? I don't know. This is. That's so weird.
He's so stupid. I love him.
Is he doing that right now?
Yeah.
That is 48 seconds
to the
ago.
Animal Kingdom.
I'm putting that in Ivory Dragons.
Nice.
Please do.
We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it.
Last night on Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. I like
This morning on Dungeons and Dragons.
It was literally a
All
couple
right,
hours
so
ago.
we are ready to roll. We have everything recorded.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
The screen is up. Okay.
Yeah.
West inbound.
Giant man.
Huge.
Oh my Michael, did you see that?
I did. I sent it to the Ivory Dragons. Wesley said no.
He said no.
He said no, but thank you.
I don't even think he said thank you. He just left.
It was more like nice try.
All right, we're gonna see if I can fit this whole recap in one go because it's a long one.
All right, go for it. I believe in you.
And I forgot a lot.
One take.
One pull.
Watch Calvin,
Walk through that
the
door.
icy bastard, walk through the door as soon as I start. Here we go.
You never know what's gonna walk through that door.
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons. Born into a body that is not his own, a copy of a blank slate. A boy created to serve a hag in the destruction of her enemies, was bartered for by Seth Potter of the Ivory Dragons, and took on the moniker Clone Soul, and traveled with the wizard taking on the role of Soul. However, with the death of Clone Soul's partner, Clone Mira, at the hands of the Lord Golden and his companions, he has sworn revenge against the Ivory Dragons. Cutting the hand of Vecna from the Servants of the Beautiful and grafting it to his own wrist, he has seized whatever power he could to become strong enough to take his vengeance. However, after being bested not only by the Lord Golden, but from the same blood that he was born from, the boy called Soul, Clone Soul has been forced to flee time and time again. This led to a chance encounter with none other than the Lord Regent Toro Saxton of Rumblemere, who, seeing the hand of Vecna on the boy's wrist, decided to take him back to Runestein and use him as a political tool to garner popularity in Rumblemere. By placing this boy on the throne and proclaiming him King Edmund Erikin I, he creates a symbol for the people of Rumblemere to rally around. With a king of the royal family on the throne who has yet to yield to King Kenway Dalrath, Rumblemere technically remains independent, and thus is launched into war with Dalrath once again. However, at the same time that Dalrath and Rumblemere reignite their war, the Ivory Dragons arrive to liberate Rumblemere from both Dalrath and Saxton's hold. Clone Soul has tried to eliminate the Ivory Dragons one by one, but by their powers of resurrection, none of them have stayed dead by his hand. However, now, with the siege of Runestein underway and the final clash between the Ivory Dragons and the forces of Lord Saxton, this boy and this avatar of the Whispered One take their revenge. And that is where we pick up today, this time on Dungeons and Dragons.
Hi, Calvin.
Hey
guys.
What happened?
Sorry about that.
It's 50 minutes past when you said you were
I
here.
know. I was like,
Was there traffic or what
well,
happened?
so I was at a meeting, like with like Anyway. And I got done at like 8:20, and I was like, all right, perfect. And then like, anyway, I couldn't get away. And then I was like, oh, I'm closer to Michael's because it was like right over here. And I got totally lost. I like went past. I was like, I'll go down Klondike Road because I know it. You like T that. I was not. I was totally not paying attention. Anyway.
Glad to have you.
Thanks.
Crack that
I
Guinness.
also I brought extras just in case.
There's also 3 more in the
I
fridge.
know.
Calvin, you gotta
We
fill
have
in the
drinks
free space.
aplenty.
Free,
Yeah, the middle space.
but it
I
says
think-
Lydia.
I think for this session I'm gonna try something a little strange, which is to have 2 watch togethers, because it's raining and I like my rain sounds. So we're gonna have a 1 watch together for rain sounds and 1 watch together for the actual.
I just go ahead and fill in your stunned one.
I thought about doing this in the past, like
That's
one for
been me every
ambiance and
boss
one
fight.
for music. But
That happened.
I didn't want my MacBook to explode.
Just don't use Chrome.
Someone dies IRL.
That's smart.
No, cries.
Oh.
Hey, we'll see what happens. If Clone Soul does enough damage to Calvin, I can't guarantee anyone's
It's
safety.
true.
What if I have a heart attack and die?
I'll drink a monster.
If I flying tackle Brendan and break his neck on impact.
Yeah. With the, with,
Oh,
now know the
Oh,
audience.
1,000
yeah, 1,000
pounds of
pounds of
force.
force.
I really hope this one happens. I really hope Pierre shows up.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, if everyone
Oh.
has their bingo
My-
cards.
My OG patron.
I missed
Pierre.
I prayed
Have
to
you
him like
prayed to him today?
I prayed to him for like a solid 2 years.
New jacket.
Yep, took dibs. Cold.
Rain falls. As in an instant, a dry, cold evening or morning, it's almost impossible to tell what time it is, immediately turns to just blankets and sheets of water flowing down throughout the city and on top of the palace. As the water strikes down, all flows out through under the palace down to the waterfall raging below. Red streaming through the aqueduct as well as corpses, either struck down from the sky or thrown from the bridge, or even just the blood running down from the bridge into the water itself, run the rivers red through the city of Ringstein.
That's gonna clog something.
And as the storm rages all around, we see Clone Soul standing at the top of the wall of the city. Not only are the immense booms and claps of thunder echoing around the mountainous forest surrounding Rummelweir, but the sounds of boulders thrown by trebuchets slam time and time again into castle wall, tower, and gate, as literally you stand on the palace gate at the front, right above where the armies are like charging into your palace to meet you. You see in the front scores of Crimson Dawn soldiers in full head-to-toe plate mail, these flaming lantern-like flails over their heads as they slam and smash through the golden-armored light-bearer vampires. As next to them, elves in gleaming mithril with spears of the same make charge through, both attacking with intense ferocity. as the white-fanged dwarves operate the trebuchet in the back of the bridge, as it is swarmed by multiple units of griffin-riding whites, unable to destroy that sliver of health still left on the wood until it is too late and the gates have been smashed. The walls beneath you shake and tremble as the metal gates have been completely pried and blasted apart, leaving a gaping open hole to the courtyard beyond. And as you slowly turn from the army, putting your back to them, and you look down into the courtyard, you watch as one by one the Ivory Dragons and their companions enter your castle. Standing on the walls with you, to your right and to your left, you see a priestess and a knight. As next to you, a woman in gold-clad robes, hoisting a sword of the same color, with blazing red eyes and auburn hair tossed down her shoulders, clutches a Pelorian holy symbol wrapped around her neck. And she says, "Have no fear, my king. These gates have been breached before, and the castle is not yet lost, as long as the hearts of the faithful dwell within." And at the words faithful, there is a cruel, ironic smile that comes to her face. She seems to get some kind of sadistic pleasure out of whatever kind of pun or statement she is making here. And she doesn't really seem to care if anyone else gets whatever's going on in her head in this moment, but she just has this sort of like prepared, serene calm of the situation. As next to you, you see, looking a little bit more worried, but with still a steadfast determination to him, in gold-painted armor of hardened steel, a Rundlemirian griffin with spear and lightning clutched in its talons, with a black riding cloak, who is riding his horse on top of the castle battlements. You see Sir Quentin Terran. And he says, "The Knights of Terran still hold fast, Your Grace. We will push them back to the last man."
I have full trust in your units. And whatever gets through will not get past us.
You turn as well. Also up on the gates with you, Sir Vincent O'Hara. Who stands with sword in hand and doesn't say anything as he kind of just watches the battle around him. And mostly as he looks out at the armies past you on the other side of the gate about to come in, you see just his eyes filled with this manic hunger. And to the other side of him, you see Sir Lucia, Valkyrie, on this undead griffin as she lowers her lance and just gives you a nod, saying, "I shall do whatever I can to assure your safety, my prince."
I look to Vincent and I say, "No one will stop you from your feast tonight."
He seems to look kind of indifferent to that. And he kind of just gives you like the slightest nod of acknowledgement, but doesn't really seem to take in the words too much.
we cut to outside those gates and on that bridge. As shouts surround on all sides, everyone is completely caught up in the panic and the intensity, the ferocity of this battle. Michaela, you soaring above this owl are doing everything in your power, firing off cantrips and slashing down with Action Jackson's snake-hilted sword as vampire spawn swing with these massive pole-like halberd weapons, slashing up at you before you can get in melee range as you see 160 of them surround the still standing 20 honor guard, and they hold the line as fighting with leaf-shaped shields and mithril spears, cutting through with true silver to create steaming flashes of blood every time they strike out against these foes. You look as the gates are breached, and you see Darindil kind of adjusts in the saddle. And then he looks over to you, kind of like back as he's in the front of the owl. He says, "Do you trust me?"
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of like sets Amador like very, very securely on his shoulder.
Uh-oh.
What are you gonna do?
And you see he kind of looks like scanning with his elven eyes across the battlements of the wall, and as he sees ballista, crossbows, men all along the top of the wall, including Clone Soul and his vampires, and he sees the army swarming around on the ground, there is that tiny gap of going above the army under the gate,
Oh my god.
through like the broken apart, like bent and sharpened metal. And he says,
Oh, it's an owl.
"Make yourself small. We're gonna go in fast." And you see he kind of like
What does that
rears up
even
on this
mean?
owl, and you watch as like this owl moves and does this sort of like spin, tucking in its
That's
wings
always a good trick.
as it like soars.
Millennium
through.
Falcons.
Yeah. Vroom! As it literally
try
just
spinning,
soars
that's a good
through
trick.
the gates here.
I try and make myself small.
As you
Tiny
move,
thoughts.
you see, like,
Smallest
seeing
face
you
contest,
going
go.
for it and following suitly, soaring above his soldiers is a Hanu. As you watch, with just this staff raised and his eyes, these empty pools of shining blue light, there are immense wings made out of stars that fly through the air behind his back
so cool.
as he
So
is
fucking cool, guys.
carried through the air, floating, like just flying above the armies at war here, directly towards where you are soaring as well. You watch as the angel, Amaranth, with its wings itself
Amaranth.
extended,
Just God.
Karna with these Azamar-like wings
Amaranth.
himself, and Alvina, also with Azamar wings activated, all of them flying in the same direction, as Sir Raphelios, with Sir Lexus on the back of the saddle, swoop down on one of these wyverns as he separates from his unit to storm the castle, moving around everyone. As he cuts across the army, moving under boiling oil as it is dumped over the side of the walls, and in between the bars of the castle is a legion of ghosts.
Go, 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 go.
As Lily moves through the army, firing these golden arrows, smashing into these undead with these radiant bursts of light. Gar moves at Chubith's side with this lance held out and just screaming as he runs, like shish kebabbing enemies and throwing them off the point,
Oh, hell
with this
yeah.
Iron Stone of Strength floating around his head. And at his side, you see Chubith riding
It would not
on
help me.
Pantheon, pulling himself onto the bridge with this six-legged panther, the tendrils wrapped around like the bridge's railing, as he just like comes on, crawling like this centipede-like thing with the amount of just girth it has to its form. Its tail whipping and
You want the
cracking
tab?
here as the thunder continues to boom around.
We're gonna.
And Chubith,
Sting!
You want the tab?
screaming for
I don't need
Runestein,
Oh.
throws the dong blade forward and charges on the ground, leading this like ground assault with these soldiers. As you see Heather soaring on the back of a Pegasus with the rest of her ground troops,
also making her way through the armies to follow suit. Distantly, you see Laszlo using his second story work ability to ignore extra movement when climbing, as he sort of Prince of Persia runs alongside tower walls, leaping across the battle on all fours as he charges through the battlefield, just making the mad dash for the gate, leaving his men behind.
Laszlo's so cool.
Insane.
That's an American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
Riding on the backs
demolish
of
that
polar
horse.
bears, you see are Seth and Lydia.
Ooh.
I can leave.
Oh.
As Seth and a second Seth, blades drawn and spells flying out, slash and cut their way through as Seth kind
One's
of
cold.
holds onto this polar bear
Yeah,
for
one's
dear
really cold.
life,
One's colder.
as running alongside the polar bears, keeping pace with them,
And
even
the other
at
one's a
full
simulac.
sprint, is Sir Arcus Obar, the Dragonborn Knight. Soaring through at that exact, gait and speed.
God, he's so fast.
Wielding a sword and salivating.
I am speed.
Speed.
I have the need, Sir Golden. The need
For speed.
And as all this is happening, Connor, you currently stand with your siblings slash assembled drow children, Lael, Briri, and Fagar, in the branches of these awakened trees, who you don't know if they can listen to you or understand what you're saying, but you're just kind of holding on to them for safety as they are grabbing these Rundlemirian peasants and holding them under their tree-like shoulders as they move through the water, trying to remove them from the fight. And you are getting further and further away from the castle. You know you need to go inside.
Oh yeah. I dropped you off at some trees.
As you are with these trees, you watch as
I
Calvin,
almost died.
in the trees with you, sees Old Sprout, the tree ant, about to be cut down by Clone Soul, with Soul hanging on for dear life from what remains of Old Sprout's branches as he's being attacked by 3 units on all sides. Calvin leaps through the air and mid-air clacks together the Titanstone knuckles, and as lightning courses between his arms, his veins bulge as his muscles swell, and he grows to twice the size, becoming a unit in himself, and wading into the unit of stone giant zombies, smashing them apart with his bare fists, leaving you completely alone with your siblings, and Soul similarly distanced from everything else with Mira at his side.
All right, kids, change of plans. How are we getting in there? I'm open to ideas.
They look at you. Briri says, "We seem to have lost the fucking dragon."
You know, I did not bank on that.
Then what's the backup plan?
Ooh.
We can try to get in stealthily.
Briri looks at the maelstrom that is the bodies smashing and clashing together in sprays of blood and flashes of lightning, hitting every single piece of metallic weaponry that gets a little too high above the rest as the lightning flashes down and the storm continues to rage overhead.
Could always join the flame flails. They're on the front lines. They'd get you there.
Have Old Sprout throw you in.
Yeah.
Do you kids know what it means to be a human cannonball?
Okay.
Or perhaps in this instance, an elvish cannonball?
They look at you like they don't know what a cannonball is. So, widespread confusion among the 3 drow children.
Okay, we have guns in this world, but we don't have cannons. Right.
They don't seem to be familiar with the concept of a cannonball. You know that there are cannons.
Okay. We can make ourselves compact, and then this big tree guy can throw us.
You're gonna splat.
No.
Connor can fly.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Well,
Yeah, but can the drow kids fly?
I can carry Lael, and then I don't want to make any assumptions, but something tells me that Briri and Fagar might actually be pretty down for being hurled through the air into combat.
Vagar totally would.
And as this conversation is, you kind of like awkwardly try to like corral your kids into the battlefield they need to get to. Kyle, you, after being reduced to half health once again, have withdrawn from the battle for your own safety, and you watch as the way is now clear. Kevin is still riding on your back, hands wrapped firmly around your candy cane patterned horns.
Firmly grasp it.
What do you want to do?
Well, no, my roll 20 went away. One second.
All of a sudden, his dragon head kind of just like, like powers down, and he goes into stasis.
AFK.
AFK dragon.
It's loading.
Oh.
Roll 20 is just
Alright.
the post.
Yeah, it's just the.
Yeah, it's not
loading
anything in
screen.
particular right now.
Oh, okay. I guess... What real options do I have? I don't know.
You have your mighty dragon wings. You can attempt to fly over the castle. You can try to wade through the battle. You can try to take the long way around.
Does it look like it'd be safe to fly over? Like, do they seem to have like
You see there's a lot of sort of medieval anti-aircraft on the castle wall. There's a lot of trebuchets and ballista. But if you wanted to risk the storm, you could soar up into the clouds where you wouldn't be visible and drop straight down like a fighter jet, doing like a
Dive bomb.
nosedive.
Did I get that heal? Or is that later?
You got that
That's
heal,
possible.
you have now lost that heal. You're at half health.
Oh, that's a shame.
But you are still
alright.
a dragon.
Yeah. I'll do the cloud thing. That'll be cool.
Alright, dice. Don't need it.
And he has his breath.
Real quick,
He does have his
who has
What?
someone door dashes on their bingo card?
Oh,
Brendan did have it, but I don't know who he gave his bingo card to.
I don't think I have it.
I think your card's
I
right
don't have
here.
it.
Michaela's door dashing. She's already getting this one out of the
I'm
way.
hungry. Do I have someone door dashes? Yeah.
You don't
Soul.
get to fulfill your own prophecies.
You, as well, hold on to these branches with Mira at your side. Chubbuck having leaped from them as Old Sprout was in danger. And as you look around, you can see Connor and the Drow coming towards Old Sprout, but you also see Chubbuck making his way into the castle. So you kind of have an option with your ability to fly and Mira's as well, kind of which path you'd like to choose. Whether to fly in or to like to fly along the ground to go in with Chubbuck.
Trevor's going in alone.
Battle ready.
Chubbuck is going on the ground. He's got Lily and
Is that
Guard,
your
Abe,
opening
he's got
moves?
like this
Is that
residence
your
around
opening
him.
pose?
He's going in with all of his soldiers, but you can either
Damn,
go on the
guns
ground or you
a-blazing.
can also you can soar over with Connor and his kids.
I'll fly in with Connor.
Alright.
For him to
Soul is on the branches of Old Sprout with
Yeah.
Mira as you and the Drow children approach him.
Alright, Briri, Fagar, you guys down for this?
Fagar gives a shrug like, I'm down for whatever, and you see Briri is giving you just like the coldest stare of confusion possible.
Remember, tuck and roll.
Oh god.
And you see Old Sprout, just like these
Aim
wooden
for the
limbs,
water.
like aching as they like take these shallow inhales and exhales of air. As you see, spears are still lodged all over his body. There are these like huge gray spots where it looks like literally the life and the color have been sapped away from him in various parts. Parts of his leaves have been burned away. And you see he's just kind of like sinking almost into this moat on the last sliver of life he has left.
Soul, Connor and family are going in.
So follows.
In Sylvan. I'll lean in close to Old Sprout's face where I would imagine his ear holes would be, where the like little knots are, I guess, might be. You fought well, old sprout. It's time to pull out. But do you have just a little smidge left in you?
One last throw.
One last
throw.
His
you throw that
eyes like
pigskin right over the
slowly
mountain one
turn
last
to you,
time?
like questioningly, or like not like questioning, but like expectantly, as he like just slowly like rotates towards you in your direction.
We need to get through that gate. If these two sit in your hands, can you throw them in?
There's this great as like these two root-like legs become firmly planted on whatever ground is beneath this water as it rages against him at waist height, and he just roars out with this large, echoing, deep, tree-like scream that just roars out in this fury as this like back is arched, the wind around blows. A few of the trees in the clear, like in the like forested area around within the walls of like the Kingswood, bend back with the wind of the storm as the rain is like pushed back a little from the sound he projects. And as he kind of like grasps Breery and Fagar, they both kind of give a start, and they go soaring through the air as these tree limbs just hurl them forward. And you watch as Fagar like immediately grabs hold of Breery in the air, and you watch as the javelin of lightning cracks the stones of like the wall of Runestein Palace. And as he, with the stone, with the fire giant belt of strength, hoists Breery up with one arm to let her grab onto the javelin, he literally grabs it and does like the Luke Skywalker like pull up and leap as he then, with that fire giant belt of strength, punches through one of the stone bricks.
Oh my god!
And you see like grabs that handhold and begins climbing up the stone wall.
he's like this tall. He's just this feisty little guy.
As you see, Breery kind of rolls her eyes and she grabs the javelin of lightning. She kind of has to like kick herself off the wall to go back and forth, and does like a spin and soars up off the javelin of lightning, and then begins to climb up the wall herself.
I tell Old Sprout, thank you, friend, for Ithis and for the great tree! And then I fucking grab Lael, and then I leap off, and I take off, aiming for the javelin so I can pick it up on the way in there.
And Calvin, you see wading away through the water from this fallen giant of this fallen unit of stone giants is Clurter. Trawling behind him, this massive net of 6 like enormous boulders, as these 2 weapons remain in his hands, and he just like holding them takes each step through the water as you are trying to catch up to him. But with his action dash, I believe you go 90 feet, and you only go 60. And so as you're both wading through, you much lower in the water than he is, it is becoming very clear that he is very quickly going to outpace you.
Do the effects of the knuckles stay active even if I transform?
What do you mean?
Into a dragon?
I would say that they would still be active if you came back.
That's what I'm asking. No, it wouldn't be not as a dragon.
The equipment, like wild shape style, goes into the dragon form.
Right.
If you came out of dragon form, you'd still have the knuckles.
Okay, that's what I'm
giant
asking.
form.
I'm not asking if I'll be twice the size of the dragon. No, I will then fly after him. And can I prepare an action that if I get close enough to actually hit him, I'll breathe on him?
Absolutely.
Or ready in action. So.
In this moment,
as Connor and Sol and Calvin and Sir Lexus soar, the rain beating against their faces here as they like just propel themselves forward. Michaela, Darendil pulls off this maneuver as you go soaring through the other side, the first to enter the courtyard and the first to make eye contact with Clone Sol, who just stands on the castle wall, cloak billowing out in the rain and the wind, watching you approach with a still frame. Your companions, one by one, begin to like drop around you. As Heather on
Hey,
the
Michael.
Pegasus lands at your side. Yes, Kyle?
Sorry, I just thought of this. For my entrance, can I make it a little delayed?
If you would like to, yeah. If you would like to only come in like on your turn during initiative, you can.
Sounds good.
Sorry
to interrupt.
Lexus, you and Raphelios land at the side of the Owl and the Pegasus, as Sol and Mira dip down onto the grass. Connor, with the javelin pulled out of the stone bricks, you soar over with Lael, setting her down. As Calvin the Dragon snakes through in pursuit of this stone giant former ally, and Chubbeth bursts through the gate, pushing past against all vampiric enemies here, like pushing through the grass on the back of Pantheon, coming to like a skidding halt as the courtyard is filled with the undead stone giants looming overhead, and more of these soaring griffin whites populating the airspace as all of the Ivory Dragons gather for the final battle of the war in Rumblemere.
The Avengers have assembled.
Well, first, let's watch an MMA cage match against Calvin and the Stone Giant.
Oh, jeez, Louise, dude.
Those are scary, man.
Oh my
terrifying.
gosh, dude.
Woohoo!
They're like titans.
Look at us.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
I think that this is a great spot to cast an AoE spell.
It's on the bingo cards.
Keep in mind, we have half of these people.
Yeah.
Some change compared to what we've been through, though.
Is it?
Also, can anyone who didn't benefit from my inspiring leader song benefit from my inspiring leader song? It was 6 minutes, which is very near 10.
There would be 10 minutes for it.
Because
Was it you and your
Michaela
kids?
hasn't gotten any.
I haven't gotten
Seth hasn't gotten any.
And Calvin, is everyone?
Grimsgrove already got it.
Here's the problem, is that you gave it from Calvin's back.
Yeah.
Your kids already received it. Calvin was in the middle of the army. If you would like to say that like the bulk of that got through to the Seth part of the army, I will say that Seth, Lydia, Calvin, all the number of people you can benefit that from, they can all have it, or you can give up Seth, Simulacrum Seth, and Lydia in exchange for Michaela and Darendil in the front of the army. But I think you choose 6 people either way.
I guess whoever I can get more from.
I think it'd be the same amount either way. Just
So,
how many you
think-
can get.
Probably the people who are looking pretty roughed up. So Seth,
Yeah.
Lydia, Calvin.
They need it.
Would Malawald and Laszlo have been near
Nope.
enough? Okay.
They are not doing this at all.
Okay.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Is there parking at the Edison driveway at the moment?
Connor, figure out how many hit points that inspiring leader speech work.
24.
Where you going, Michael?
Check
I'm
the
gone.
parking.
You have to pee?
Nope.
He's done with the campaign.
Someone get him a drink.
Somebody plugged in.
Are these all
Is there-
pertaining to
who-
me, or is it just like general?
I don't know who else I can give
Most
it
of them are
to.
you.
Someone respond to that saying on the left side.
Yeah.
Who is that from? Dev?
Yeah.
Is there anybody else that was like near?
Most of them. The 2 notches and 2 batches in a row is just like anybody at
Anybody?
the table.
But like downed in the first round.
That's
That
you.
has to be me.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough.
And like
I guess
hasted
I'm gonna
or
throw
holy
it. I'm
weapon.
throwing the fight.
So Connor, if you're doing it in the middle, the
Yeah.
Seth side, you're getting Calvin, Seth, Simulacrum Seth, Lydia, Dynamite the Dragon,
Okay.
Dynamite.
Dynamite,
The dragon.
and Sir Arcus.
Okay, that's fine.
If you're getting Michaela, then you're getting still Calvin's. You're on his back.
Yeah.
You're getting Calvin, Michaela, Darendil, Amador, her owl, and Greechak.
We don't need it.
Okay, then yeah,
Yeah,
first
then-
6. So
Yeah,
Seth,
they weren't
24.
in like half the combats.
We're fine.
So.
I need someone to. I need you to give me a pep talk, Chief. Get me in there.
The song was
Seth,
the pep
this is
talk.
when you this is when you redeem yourself.
I
Get it.
I
Just-
gave you the gate for
Just
free.
go.
I
Just
rescued a
go
little
in
girl
there and
today.
have fun.
Go in there.
And can I use the
Try your
mandolin
best.
ability that is the love song that permits me to transfer a point of my AC to somebody else, to an
Yes.
ally?
Can I see the specifics of the ability?
It just says to an ally.
This is my love song.
And it's somewhere. You transfer 1 point of your AC to another.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
God.
another card on fire.
What happened in the group chat? That was me, sorry.
Oh, hold on. I have some
No,
notifications.
you don't.
Michaela.
For that can be
Oh.
to whoever you would like it to go to.
I'm going to give it to Lael.
Okay.
My AC goes from 21 to 20.
Why was it at 21 and not 20? Because I had your AC already as 20.
From my fighting style and my magic item that gives me protection, and then my +5. And
Do you have a
my
ring or
armor.
cloak of protection on right now?
I have a ring of protection.
Okay, so
yeah.
AC's 20.
Yeah.
Lael's, with her mage armor, becomes 16.
Fantastic.
Oh, God. Do not forget to have me switch that back.
Okay.
Poor Layla.
I'll put it on my UI.
I need to apologize to her.
It's probably a good thing you gave her that +1 because holy shit, 15 is even worse.
I promise to protect her with my entire life. So she is the recipient of the love song. Because I love her.
Wow, man. It's deep.
Clone Soul. You see this entire force gathering around you. The party kind of just charges in all of a sudden. They kind of do like the Avengers stance as you see like Lexus slides off the wyvern and like winds up this tower shield. You see Raphelios like readies this lance as he like makes sure that belt of stone giant strength is clipped around him. You watch as Cinderhild and Barris both hoist up these two-handed weapons. Zane gets into this stance with the two glaives that he wields. You see Karna has just this glowing orb that is the Eclipse weapon, which takes whatever form he wishes it to on his turn. You see Alvina Verbicula, the Crimson Dawn, bring up this hammer as of the same faction, but not wearing any of the colors. Heather, in Rundlemirian armor, wearing a Rundlemirian banner, stands with sword drawn opposite the arena from her brother, who also is mounted. You see Michaela and Darendil produce weapons here on the back of this owl as the little flower Amador pulls out this little fencing rapier. You see Lily immediately just pull out 3 arrows and put them in the bow, not drawing the string yet, as she just like looks around scanning for the perfect target. You see Gar also having a lance leveled as Chubbeth pulls out the Dong Blade, the Windwood still slung over one shoulder as this now bloody, like Medusa caliber, like blood-covered cloak of his flaps down in the wind. This red wizard burned robe bandana flowing down this like rain-slicked shaggy hair over these blue eyes of fury. As you see Laszlo comes down on all fours, holds out a two-handed mithril greatsword in one hand, and just holds it over a 3 like
3 points of contact on the ground with a sword raised overhead as all of these Goliaths gather around him. Katori with the mithril halberd, bows going up with mithril arrows, tomahawks and starlight surrounding Ahanu as the staff just floats around him as he channels these spells. Sir Arcus wields the massive fiery molten sword Hestia, standing by Seth with the absence of Calvin, as Lydia has a rapier in one hand and her flintlock tucked under the raised cloak to keep it dry from the rain. As the Red Dragon Dynamite, now golden retriever in size with twice as big wings, circles around at her feet. And you see Seth and Connor, blades drawn, spells ready in the front. And between them, you see yourself, looking battle-hardened and miserable in the rain, with Mira by his side.
Kunzel takes a few steps forward.
As you take the steps, everyone hears them. As you see Radiant Forest standing a few steps away from you, every single sound you make is amplified by 3 times its normal volume. Every step you take, every movement, rustle of cloth, the wind against your hair and your crown, every blade you would draw, every word you would speak, echoes around the palace.
He meets your guys' gaze, and he says, see, you've kept your promise. And, he takes out the spellbook. And he looks at you, Seth, and says, I had more plans with this. Looks like you've grown a little bit. And he tosses it to you.
Damn.
As he throws the spellbook, it just sinks into the mud. The 30-foot drop from the top of the castle wall. I will take that until you pick it up.
Oh, you're so close!
He tasted it.
It, like,
You can lick your
almost falls
finger,
in his
Seth.
hands and then falls back.
It was right there.
Don't wash that hand.
It sinks about half a foot into the mud as it just...
DC 30 strength check.
Dang.
It will simply be a process of walking over to it and picking it up.
Requires.
How far is it from me?
It's probably like half a minute.
Under one condition.
Also, Michael, you were right.
You
I was
must
at 2018
scoop.
out of
Can I just mage hand it over to me?
I'm gonna say right now in this standoff, I'm not gonna allow the casting of spells or any actions taking. This is purely words spoken before the combat. If you would like to, I think you can mage hand as a bonus action as an Arcane Trickster, right?
Can I? I mean, I can do the
As an Arcane Trickster, you get the mage hand sleight of
It's
hand.
invisible.
thing. Yeah, you can do as a bonus action.
Can I?
I'm like 90% sure that's how it works.
It's been a while,
Be pretty
because I really don't use the arcane trickster stuff a whole lot. I mostly use the rogue part of the subclass.
Are you ready?
I hope you know that we're still friends.
Absolutely.
I need to know you know that.
Calvin, did you use any of my bardics?
Feel the same.
No.
Or silvery barbs.
Yeah. In addition, you can use your cunning action to cast mage hand.
Instead,
To cast.
you and I
control
went and
the
hid in the trees.
You can also with
I
your
should be doing
Because
that
we
all the
saved the
time.
peasants
with your
and
mage
then
hand,
got
you don't just
decimated.
use mage hand for the
How many
listed
hit
things you
points
can
are
do
you
in the
on?
cantrip. You can also stow one object
so
that
I
is holding
think
in a container worn or carried
I'll
by
be
another
on
creature,
max minus.
which can include
30.
yourself.
Okay.
You can retrieve an object in a container
So
worn or
I'll
carried
be
by
on,
another
like,
creature, which is
190.
like pull coins out of a purse.
Must be
And you can also
nice.
use these tools to pick locks and disarm traps.
I'm
every
keeping this way open.
Interesting. I have done that.
This is gonna be
You have
better.
to-
Because
The
I
backwards
lost
are working.
one.
Okay.
The sword.
So you give it an entrance and then off the backboard.
Yeah, but you're not the tank.
Almost.
190 seems
It's
squishy for the tank.
I'm a tank.
A lot of my things are centered on me, which caused me to immediately die.
Seth, here's what happens.
My whole action.
As the book thumps down in the mud, Clone Soul kind of just nonchalantly throwing it, the pages kind of splaying out. As you take the half step towards it, you see every single ballista and trebuchet like adjusts a little, like keeping trained on you as you move towards Clone Soul. As all of the like griffin riding skeletal warriors, all the vampires like tense as weapons are held, and you think like the first person that moves in this like standoff is going to be like sworn,
Deleted.
unless it's all at once.
Okay.
I want every gun.
Pointed. Yeah,
I'll
every
eat
single-
me.
all of the siege weapons are pointed at Seth. Is what I'm trying to say. No,
That spell book.
pointed at that
Spell book.
All of a sudden, 12 ballistas.
Just like shredded.
Like the last, like the super big delay between the last one and the hit.
It's like there's one page untouched.
Your
Yeah, like,
spray
like the
made
cover,
it
like
through.
the cover is like off to the side. Like there's all the.
You like see like prismatic spray like wafts up like perfectly intact.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
And you know that while mud has the ability to get on the pages, it cannot stain them. So all you just you don't think that would be a separate action for picking it up. You think that it's kind of just like a
Okay.
pick up. No. But you think even if it doesn't cost anything, although it probably costs a bonus action.
The only
to
thing
get
that
it,
can
you think
counter
there's
a 9th level like wish spell is a coffee stain.
It's a coffee stain. It's like as you're casting, you like knock it into you.
Like, no! Get the paper towels!
Bring me hair dryer.
And then Close looks at you, Connor, and to Soul, and says, I trust you're here to keep your end of the promise too. Soul kind of like reaches for high rise, but his hand kind of shakes, like almost like he can't bring himself to pull it out of the sheath right now.
Connor and Seven kind of both see this being like right next to you.
I place the flower hand on Soul's shoulder, reassuredly.
It's kind of like you have to like kind of turn back to place the hand on the shoulder.
And then turn my head around to Clone Soul. And I say, I will have you back. No matter how hard you fight us. I will have Soul back.
He's dead. Where's Calvin? As he kind of starts like scanning.
You don't see him anymore. And you saw the dragon fly away from the battle and then transform back into a half elf and kind of like duck out of the fight.
Don't tell me he ran.
I think he chased. Don't worry. He'll be here any moment.
At this point, you see like the non-player characters of the Saxon group sort of get antsy in this moment, seeing that they're surrounded, seeing that they're in the middle of this courtyard, hearing the sounds of the battle raging outside, and knowing that the clock is ticking. All eyes look to Chubeth.
I look up at Connor and Seth and Soul. I think this is where we part, gang.
You'll get him this time, Chubeth.
Don't let him get away.
No matter what, as I'm like sort of gearing up on Pantheon to ride out of here towards wherever Saxton might be, I get a good look of all the Ivory Dragons here and everyone in the group, and I say, your actions on this day no matter what, will be immortalized in the pages of history books that your children might read one day. And Shubith gives sort of a half chuckle and he says, it's too late to fuck it up now.
God, I hope my child can read.
I'll teach him.
As soon as Chubith's Mount Pantheon like moves a paw, everyone, including Clone Soul, you see is like the soldiers all around kind of do that like tense motion again. Seeing like half the group like just gonna go off into the castle, they look like they're going to stop them.
I'll put a hand out. Saxon will take care of them. I'm interested in the Ivory Dragons.
Oh, my foot's here.
Hey, I am an Ivory Dragon.
Wait, hey.
For that, I'm
U-turns
going
just to
to
say
need
that.
a persuasion or intimidation check, your choice.
Intimidation.
Give an advantage.
If you'd like to do something to get advantage, you can, but... Just want to push a guy off the wall or something like that.
Oh, you want to stop him? Go get him.
You did that before. Pushed the guy through a fucking portal.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I fucking murdered that guy.
Which guy?
Well, that's not very nice.
He was a vampire. He had to come with
It's
me.
pretty cool.
Okay.
Can I use, like, sort of a hand pull out web weaver and, like, slash it out?
Those are the light bearers.
Yeah,
Light
they deserve
bearers.
to die.
I fucking crit the hell out of him with a mithril sword, so yeah, he
Yep.
got fucked up pretty bad.
Oh, I raise it up. Straight up.
The mithril blade goes high, and like on cue, a bolt of lightning crashes down directly where Clone Soul stands, hitting the blade and encapsulating him in a burst of blue light. In that instant where everyone is sort of blinded from the flash of lightning, directly where Clone Soul stands in the middle of the castle courtyard, everyone watches as Clone Soul simply lowers the crackling, lightninged blade. No visual effect of change or harm coming to him.
He's a charged.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check with advantage.
$22.
DC was 20.
As long as Chubith moves and everyone goes with him, he makes his way.
Before I do, I give a last look at the crowd and I say, goodbye for now, Ivory Dragons, and best of luck. Move out!
Goodbye, Ivory.
Goodbye, Ivory!
I was gonna say goodbye, Ivory Dragons, but this is like a high drama moment.
Goodbye, Ivory Dragons.
There are a few lingering looks of goodbyes. As Alvina gives kind of a nod to the other members, particularly Heather here, she kind of just gives you like a knowing nod. Abraham Lincoln kind of gives a lingering look to Soul and the children. And you watch as Barris and Cinderhill kind of give a look around to like the companions for the better part of 3 years now. 5 in real life.
Aww.
Before making their way down into the Grimstein dungeons.
Oh God!
God.
Our group got
And you
significantly
wanted me to go to
smaller.
the other fight.
Is that my cue?
Chubbit, that's your cue.
Bye, Chubb.
Thank
See
you
you,
so
Chubbit.
much
Bye,
for joining us. That was
Chubb.
awesome.
Kick some ass.
So I'm assuming
Give him hell,
they
yeah.
go.
We
like,
will.
like
There's
forward facing?
literally a doorway right here
Oh, they
that
go through
goes
that.
into the first story of the castle.
Okay.
This view is showing you the outside, including the roof.
Okay.
So they're going into that doorway, which is into the great hall of the castle.
And the Saxon fight will have kind of a mini dungeon crawl in the front of it, as they have to get to where Saxton
That's
is.
not what I wanted to hear.
Okay, before you say any more, I'm dipping for now.
Well, no, that is something you'd be aware
Yeah.
of. And also, I'll tell you, Connor and Seth have kind of cleared some of it, so you guys are in a better spot than you were originally going to have been.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Huge.
We made sure to step on all the pressure plates and shit.
Can we get some bullywogs in here?
Kick some ass tonight,
Just
yo.
a few.
Just a
Can
couple.
they hop over the wall?
I will say this:
Be fodder.
if you guys would like to A, be here all night, but B, if you want to bring in one of your units, that would allow Clone Soul to do the same with the battle outside.
Oh.
So you could bring like 100 bullywugs in here, and he could bring 100 vampire spawn.
No thanks.
So the implication is that the battle is still raging outside while you guys are in here.
But he
Those
doesn't have a
guys
champion
grapple
unit.
you for free.
So we could bring a champion unit in. And he can't bring another champion.
Kyle is the champion unit.
Yeah.
And you. You're two.
And
You're two.
There's two big dragon-sized holes right here.
Yeah, I start getting
That
nervous
is
when
true.
when I realize that there's no Calvin and no Kyle.
Michael, do you make these maps?
What
That's
are
so
we gonna
cool.
do? Kyle and Kelly.
This one I cheated at. I got a lot of this on. Okay, we'll do a plug. Patreon at Marvel Press. Most of these I make by hand, and this map was just a castle. If we kind of go over here, the siege weapons that are on here, and all of the like debris from the destroyed siege weapons, that I added myself.
Wow, cool.
Another tense moment goes by as weapons are drawn, and all goes still in the rainy sky above. And Clone Soul, your soldiers are awaiting your orders as the Ivory Dragon stands surrounded in a corner.
Well, are we waiting for Calvin?
Seems that way. He is your guest of honor, is he not?
Clone Soul, make an insight check.
One moment, like you.
Natch.
If Calvin is not here and he is coming, that means he's doing something that has implication. He is either doing something important or laying some kind of trap. And if you are giving him more time to show up, like he's gonna get here regardless. You might as well kill all of his friends before he gets here.
Can I use my bonus action?
Depends what you want to use it for.
I want to see if I can find Calvin.
You do see Calvin.
Did I see who he's with?
Who's he with? You all watch as Clone Soul, just standing completely where it is, you watch as one of his eyes turns around completely in his head, showing just the white of it to all of you. And behind your head, back to the right, you watch a golden dragon swooping down towards a stone giant in a one-on-one fight.
Looks like Calvin's a little busy. I think we'll start now. I've waited long enough. And then Soul points. Clone Soul points his sword at Soul. And says, "Good luck saving them this time. And you better not pull your punches." And he signals the attack.
But at this point, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Huge.
As a dragon, do I use my normal stats or do I use something different?
You got dragon stats right now.
Nice.
At the same time.
Shall we? Well, I gotta do my preliminary.
Okay.
I have an order I'm going to ask for these initiatives in. Kyle,
Yes, sir.
I will send you the access to this, but I will also just send you a picture of it for your reference.
Sounds good.
On one or on go? On one or on go?
On 1, 2, 3, go.
All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
14 plus 8.
I think you beat me. Yep. 10.
Now, is that with your dragon stats?
Well, I don't know what my dragon stats are.
Running theme. All right.
I haven't been a dragon for that long.
Do you want this for Target?
What is it?
It's a CVS
Oh.
manager.
Sure.
I found it.
Do you want some fries?
Hello, Devin.
Dev's home.
Dev, I'm glad you had a short day today.
You did it.
I took your American Eagle sweatshirt.
Thief.
I am a thief. Yeah, sorry, man.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, man.
Unwavering faith.
Calvin, I'm gonna DM this to you on Discord.
Beautiful. Yeah, I can't have my opponent seeing all my stats.
Please hurry.
I'm gonna take my sweet time.
Oh, we're gonna die.
What round does Narration?
I'm not gonna make the difference.
The best round.
Bro, you're a fucking dragon. The fuck you mean?
Hey, Calvin, this won't take like too long, will it?
I'm thinking 1 round tops.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let me know if
Oh
you
shit! I
want.
sent it to Kyle.
French fry.
The best.
Calvin, we don't message each other on Discord very often.
No.
Nah,
Send
that
me
just
a-
means that you're not very good friends, I guess.
Connor, you see, what we lack in a digital connection, we have in a personal connection, a tangible.
Did you not see me?
I had things over my eyes.
Like a blindfold?
Like my hand.
First, and you close.
Okay.
17.
Was there bread meat by chance?
No, I didn't have time today. I'm really sorry.
This might be a spoiler.
If
Future
the next
things.
one's on a
Is
weekend,
your
I will
dexterity
bring bread.
superior or inferior to +4?
Me?
Yeah, clone soul.
Oh. To soul?
No, to +4.
Oh,
Use
it
that-
didn't match.
A match?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll another d20 for me.
What are you doing?
How do you calculate
Initiative.
What?
Okay, you will go after
It's
somebody
dexterity
Okay.
plus.
Okay.
Yeah, they have
It's
to
just your dex.
roll off.
Unless you have
Oh,
a
I
feat
have
that
a
increases it.
Oh, really?
I
What?
have.
We almost had a really not short day.
Oh,
Seth
really?
Potter.
That sucks.
Seth Potter? 19.
Well, I'm glad you're home.
And I will tell you more about it later.
And simulacrum
Cool.
goes on my
Drop my
I got
dice.
dirty 20.
Is your dexterity superior or inferior to +5?
I have a +5 initiative and a +3 dex.
Oh, that's fucking.
The dex is what's the tiebreaker, so someone else will go before you. Seth, go ahead and roll for Lydia for me.
Okay. 5
I'd
on
like
the
to
dice.
sit at my feet
Huh?
now.
5 on the dice.
Okay.
Don't need your
She
bonuses.
adds her jack of all trades to that.
Good. 'cause I rolled
So that's a
terribly.
total of 9. Go and roll for dynamite as well.
Okay. 4 on the
Excuse me?
dice.
Bless you.
4 on the dice.
Yeah. I said that. That's what I said.
Calvin, I should roll for Sir Arcus. Roll for your simulacrum.
Farkus.
He goes on my turn.
Fart. Your turn.
Because
Farkus?
Says it in
Still fucking insane.
Yeah, that was pretty 13 on the dice.
It's 13 total.
Plus 13 is a 26, which is not bad.
Man's not very dexterous. Oh boy.
Some may call him cumbersome.
Connor.
Darling!
Some may call
You came just in time.
Need to roll for Fagar, Lael, and Brewery.
Connor got 32.
Hey, thanks. I brought
No, I'm
extras. Just so.
Alright.
If you want 5 more.
Fagar. 10 on the dice.
Mars,
I
hello.
got 2 right now.
Hey, Mars. Hey, guys.
Are we?
Whale.
Considering how this stuff is like drinking bread, I might be alright.
18 on the dice.
Okay, what'd you say for Fagar on the
I
dice?
didn't see
10.
the Jesty boy.
And the Lael on the dice?
18.
Brewery?
You're so out.
18. That I rolled 18 3 times. Jeez.
Verification on
Who are you speaking of?
That was his soul.
Soul.
That's what
Wow.
19.
19 total?
Yep.
Hey.
Mira.
Oh.
Do you want to roll the green d20?
Sure. Otherwise I sneak it.
Keep that with you. For
3.
Nice.
Damn it, Mira.
So
Usually
Horde,
you catch
Kayla.
up to me.
Yep.
Roll for Greed check.
15. Oh, great check.
15 total for you?
More like
Yeah.
gore check.
More like dead check.
23.
Great check got 18 on the die.
One better than I rolled. But what's your plus?
Michaela,
Yeah,
or
I
Connor.
know.
Love
That's not
check.
32, is it?
What?
No.
Love check.
15 on the die.
Love check,
Love
baby.
Actually, square up with
Love check, baby.
15 on the die? Darendale.
That was
What?
great when Darling walked behind you.
Darendale has Jack of all trades and his dexterity added to that.
Wow.
Just saying.
Damn.
I'll also remind you that the owl goes on Darendale's turn, not yours. So that'll become frustrating as the fight goes on. Clear.
10.
Calvin.
A rock solid
20.
10.
Dirty.
Did someone say rock solid?
Kyle, go ahead and
That was
roll
me.
for yourself
I'm-
and Kevin.
I'm the stone giant.
Yeah.
What am I
Yeah,
rolling?
a dirty dash.
Initiative.
How do you do this?
D20 plus dex. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Triple
Let me
quack.
take a look at what you sent me.
Yeah.
Triple quack. Minus
You just honey mustard too. Oh.
It was in the bag.
Get it.
That is a solid 30.
Have this back.
What?
What?
So it,
18 plus 12.
Honey mustard.
that's crazy.
I'll try it.
That's pretty good.
Your dexterity, Kyle, is plus
Oh,
1.
not the picture you sent me, Dex.
So that dex is 12, which is a plus 1.
Oh.
Oh, that would have been cool.
So 19.
Okay, so 19.
19's not bad.
I like the 30 better, but 19 isn't.
Still pretty good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Still pretty good.
Then roll a d20 for Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh, 13.
So a triple quack. Triple quack plus a quack is a
Quack.
dash.
Yeah, that'd be a dash.
Bow wow.
Yeah. If you have a
Okay.
modifier on the
Clutter,
quack.
roll your initiative again.
Of quack.
Okay.
Omniquash.
15.
Alright. You go before somebody.
I just need you guys to know that if I die, Connor's last name dies
have to
with
find
me.
out what the
and
next
that's
one
not
is.
something you want to lose, so keep me alive.
Remember when you gave Jovi a last name?
McBride. Don't ban.
Apple Cheops.
Michaela, what is your current dexterity?
There's a champion in League
No, I
of
got a
Legends called
14.
Helios.
It's plus 4.
And somebody,
Plus
some
4?
random
It was
person
plus 5 and then they
typed,
changed
"Don't
grades,
ban Apple Cheops," and it was like very urgent, as if he like slammed
It
his
went
keyboard.
down one, didn't it?
And then we went to LCS and
It's
we
plus
made
4
that
now.
sign.
Asshole! Can't believe he did that to you.
Okay.
Duh.
Seth, Sol, and Amador and Kyle all got the same initiative.
God.
Are we re-rolling?
No, I need to know their dexterity modifiers.
Kyle's got the plus 1.
I don't
Plus
know how it
5. Plus 3.
I do need you to roll again.
Does
15.
Amador have a plus 5?
He's just a little fat guy.
Sir Quentin.
He is a little bit.
Take
Sir
that, Sir Quentin.
This is one of my favorite songs from the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack.
Darendil
Where
with
am
the
I?
26.
On the
Where'd you
door
go?
goes.
Fucking
Where are you
32
hiding?
from Connor.
Where am I hiding?
I don't think the Blade Singer even knows where he is.
He's a little lost. He does that sometimes.
Get lost
He's in the
your own
potato fields.
He's scuba diving
My
for
guys,
his gestures.
I could have sworn we were fighting here.
Winds up in the Feywild.
Like going through
Up
his
in the
text,
Shadowfell.
Yeah.
going through the text thread.
What was that?
We said Shadowfell at 7:30.
This is Raven Queen. Where am I?
Shadow of the
Have you seen my
Castle.
Calvin
7:30.
and Connor roll a d20 together.
Oh, when shadow falls.
3.
You motherfucker!
That happened last fight.
Next time.
Heather, what's your dexterity?
Plus.
You were already planning on losing. What are you saying?
I'm planning on dying, not losing.
No, it's +1.
Don't plan
No,
on
I mean
dying.
that dice roll off.
Oh.
You got a 2 and you're like, I'm already
Jack
gonna
roll
lose.
trade,
Then I got a
that's
3, so why'd you get an
We
ad?
rolled at the same time.
Freebie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus
If she
one.
was Seth's free Ivory Dragon.
Oh, it's like.
Oh yeah.
I got you.
Thanks, buddy.
You don't sweat it.
We save those.
Safe.
Dude,
Nice
you might
vault.
as well.
The
call
bone
it
in
there.
here.
Right.
I do
Safe
need your
point.
initiative, yeah.
25. 19 plus 6.
You wanna
Not as
throw
good
some
as
Bardic?
Daredevil.
I'm not as good as Connor either, so. What'd you say?
I'll take some Bardic.
Connor?
My turn,
Yes.
sorry. It's a bonus
I'm not
action.
even there, so
Okay.
neither of you.
Clone
so.
Soul
Maybe
gives
we're-
the order for attack with a wave at the sword, and you react.
Oh yeah.
Can I get rid of this?
X out of it.
X.
Hey, get out of here.
I'll remind someone that there is a blue mouse that controls that. You should also X out of the 2 dragons.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
It's really far away.
This
from
might
the-
be a that
I might need
side
to
of the
borrow
table
that.
mouse.
Or someone else can.
I would have stood up. But
I'm gonna start out with my bonus action.
you should start out with your ult.
I use
Use it early.
my
Bolt
boon.
action.
I use Shield of Luck.
A boon happened. Is that a bingo?
Who would like the mouse to the TV?
That is a bingo.
Darling would be a good.
Darlin is going to be up and
Yeah.
about.
What's the bingo?
A boot.
Oh wait, no,
if
that's
you will.
only if you use your own boon.
Oh, Connor.
You get a bingo.
I don't have that.
Oh no.
Fuck. You fuck. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you
No,
did.
I didn't. I didn't.
Should I just go ahead and mark off I get stunned, or
By who?
huh? It's happened almost every boss fight.
Are you Kevin? Because you can change sides.
Yeah, that one's vague. Does that
Nick,
mean
I
like
keep-
sides
oh.
of the dragon? Like, did he turn over last night? You know, like,
Nick.
nah, you know what?
I keep reading.
This side of the
Combat over in less than 3 rounds. It's combat over in heart
And heart
rounds.
and
rounds.
heart
Love
rounds. Love rounds.
Love,
Yeah.
love wins.
There ain't no way.
That's
Yeah,
my
no,
bingo.
this isn't.
There's some of
being
these that just ain't gonna happen.
But
Our
what?
average is like
Is that
6
the
to 7
same aura as
usually,
your shield of,
honestly.
or as your aura of protection?
You know it.
Oh hell yeah, I'm in that.
Me too.
Roll the d4.
I'm also in that.
I got a 4.
Nice. Does that add to our AC?
That will add to your AC. I'm going to
Shit yeah. Sorry.
fly
And then he leaves.
right. I go home. I'm gonna just fly up real quick and hop over and place myself right.
So that Seth doesn't get it anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
So that I.
Well,
can
I
get
think
him.
he has to be like in it. Does he just have to be touching it?
So here, put yourself where you want to be. Okay, I've got to get everybody else gridded.
Seth got further.
Silly Seth. You're going away from the good things.
Seth is in it.
Cool.
Epic.
Very cool. Kick ass, if you will.
Kick ass.
Screw you, Lydia and Arcus.
I knock 2 arrows.
Yeah, because a direct line for you to him is still 10 feet.
And I let
Oh,
him...
so you explode the bow arm?
It was already exploded, right?
You kept the bow arm that whole time? I would not have let you carry Lael in that case.
I see. In that case, I will not explode the bow arm, I guess.
Sorry, no man.
Oh, good.
Explode the
My arm explodes
Drink
into a
the
bow.
potion.
Okay.
That turns your arm into like a bow.
Oh, you got the
Yeah.
bow
The flush
potion?
bow.
It got tossed around a little.
I think I had that.
It's just one hit
That's
dice.
right. Well, it's a D10. It could be 10 hit points of damage.
Do you still have D10s?
Yeah.
After your short rest and...
I used only my D8s.
That was a poor move. You should use your bigger ones so you only have to use lower ones for your...
You said that for the bow arm, I always have to use my biggest one because it doesn't, like, use a hit die.
It does use a hit die. You can't use the bow unless you expend a hit die.
See, now that is something that I was unaware of, in which case I have... Well, I do have a singular D8 left, so I guess I'll just use that. I'll explode my arm.
God damn.
3. Oh!
Is it a
You
flower
got
bow?
39 hit points?
No,
Your
it's my
bow
flesh
arm
one.
explodes out into this mass of muscle and sinew. Like, forming this, like,
Disgusting!
strung up between bones, like, weapon as you bring mithril arrows.
Yep. They're all I've got. Alright, I point them at Vincent O'Hara and I say, look alive, Lanky Kong.
A commoner. If they just drink that one day and
And they just
they
die.
stretch their arm
Wait,
out.
what are you doing?
I'm shooting Vincent O'Hara in the face.
Look alive, Lanky Kong.
Alright. He's gonna fucking murder me.
Oh god.
So, I've got like a pretty big hit bonus on that. That's a plus 14, so the first one is 27, the second one is 25.
Both hit.
Incredible.
I'm gonna be right back.
Alright.
Oh. Kyle takes a peek break. Nope.
Alright, first one.
Oh, I'm not taking a pee break.
Uh,
I'm just taking a pee break, but yeah.
Kyle's dog takes a peek
A
break.
person has to be within 5 feet of him for me to get sneak attack, right?
Yep. So you know
Okay.
you attack against.
Alright, so the first one is going to be 18 damage. The second one is going to be 16 damage.
Is this total with mithril arrows?
Yes.
So are you doubling it?
Wait, is this Light of the Night?
It'll be 18 and 16, which is 34, so double that to 68 damage to Vincent O'Hara. Fuck you, kid.
6d8?
68.
Oh, wow.
You watch as you string up these two arrows.
Oh.
I aim for his moneymaker, too.
The mithril gleams in the light as you let these fly, and as they soar through these white, like milky steel, projectiles here. One hits him in the cheek, one hits him in the neck. As these things catch him completely, like off
Look at
guard.
his health, it's gone!
And he just goes kind of like
Holy shit, dude. That
stumbling
was
back
great.
as his cloak just kind of wraps around him in the rain, and he is just kind of dumbstered by these two hits here,
Yeah, I'll
and
say.
floats
Heather, do you
back
have
here
sunlight?
as these mithril attacks flare into him.
We're gonna fuck these people up, man.
Alright,
I'm so glad
I
you're
passed
here.
the turn.
Right?
Right?
Alright.
Pissing the tits.
Also, I can't wait for you to
I
see
pee
how
the
much
tea.
fucking damage I mitigate today.
Can you do that for me?
You gotta stand next to me.
You have to show up to the fight first, dog.
Yeah, fucking get
Where
here.
are you?
We're
I'm
waiting
taking
on
care of something.
He ran. Why did you follow
He's
him?
gonna come here. If I don't take care of it now, he'll be a problem later.
Just pick him up and drop him in here.
That's worse.
He'll take fall damage.
That's true.
Yeah?
Unless he, like,
Michaela,
lifts into the
Daredevil
ground.
looks to you
Like it's mud. He's like,
for where you want to go
crawls
in
out.
this
Phase
battle.
through the floor.
fall out the other side of the
I think we're okay here for now.
Do you not want to fly into the Shield of Life?
No, because AoE. Wait, can we get into Heather's?
Heather just has an aura of protection.
Oh,
Which, don't you have that?
Which is still a good thing to be in, but does not increase your AC like Connor's does.
It mitigates spell damage, though.
Take half damage from spells inside that.
let's get into Heather's.
Can you start just like wailing on stuff?
In that case, Darendale's gonna careen this owl into that undead stone giant.
Yeah.
Nice.
Please be squishy.
I don't think that's gonna be squishy. Squish.
Yeah,
squish.
I'm honestly the most worried about them because there's kind of a lot of them.
I think there's only
The
4.
Griffins are gonna be
The
a
Griffins.
problem in particular.
They have life drain.
I mean, obviously, I'm worried about them too, but.
He's got a few of these to burn, so he's gonna go ahead and rage.
Yeah. He's so mad.
This is a nice little, this is a cool little bingo. Can't wait to fill it out. I'm just commenting on the little
He
bingo.
works himself up
Oh,
into
you
like
got a
a
bingo?
snarl, coming through his claws, grip the hilt of Snicker Snack, and he's going to reckless attack against this thing.
Snicker.
Getting sneak attack on his first hit from you being there.
What's he snacking on?
Hitting with a 31 on the first hit.
Whoa!
Barely.
And hitting with a 21 on the second hit.
Actually,
probably barely.
Sneaker attack.
Action Jackson surge.
Action Jackson.
He hits the stone giant. Says you're not you when you're hungry.
He also, with
Bonus
Sneaker
action
Snack, deals an
Jackson
extra d6 for each consecutive attack he makes. Roll a d6 for me on his second hit.
Oh my god, give me a sec.
Yeah. You weren't prepared?
No, I wasn't.
I don't even have a weapon, so I don't know how this is gonna go.
Still not prepared. Found it.
Fisticuffs.
I got 50 cuts.
4.
Wait, who's this that? You got a little claw.
I think it's an
For
extra.
16, 10, 17, and 8, then plus
I think
4,
you have
you
a
see
whiskers.
with 55 points
have
of
it.
slashing and piercing damage,
Gotta read my
he
dragon
hacks
things.
into this stone
Okay.
giant,
That's not too bad. Yeah.
plunging forward here with this blade.
That's a
That was
little
how
over
many?
100. That 50.
That was
55.
55. So, you know, a little over.
They're chunky.
I'd say 120.
They're chunky.
Actually, the coolest.
At which point, my friend and darling, the darling, you see making his way into the battle, emerging from one of these stone parapets of these towers here, you see the Blade Singer, kind of jaunt and teeter his way up the tower with the jingle of bells into the storm above. As you see Console across the parapets from you.
Did I go up the wrong one? I wanted to be up there with.
No, you see the Blade Singer comes up here after going up the other tower across the castle.
There's so
and
many
had to go
stairs.
back down the castle and maneuver through all of the corridors to then get back up to where you currently
Hey,
are.
how about you do us a
And
favor?
see
You go back
he's
down those
grabbing
stairs
the side
and
of
you-
the spiral
you go up
staircase's
with him,
inside
okay? We'll
chamber,
wait
just
for
kind
you.
of like.
Okay, yeah, if you'll wait for me. I'll first and foremost, I'll give the man a bardic. It seems only right.
Thanks.
Hey, you're welcome, buddy. Second, I need to look something. Not too terribly long. But
Just to remind everyone, this will become increasingly important as the fight goes on. From the top of the walls to the ground, 30 feet.
Cool.
Keep that in mind.
Easy.
30 feet drop.
Easy to remember.
I could jump.
It's only 3d6.
it's not terrible.
Not too
What,
terrible.
18 damage?
Yeah.
I'll give him the full.
I'll take
The full
I'll take the
18. You'll take the full.
No, it's 66.
full. Oh, that's right. It's
For every 5 feet after you hit 10 feet.
Ah.
Let's see.
60.
That is not the rule, but that is a Michael House rule because I like falls dealing more damage than they do in
After giving you my bardic,
it's fucking 66.
how
for a
far
while.
am I
It's still-
from Clone Soul?
Yeah, it's falling off a fucking castle wall. Like,
Yeah.
Am I still like on level with Clone Soul? I just need to go over there.
you're level console.
Oh, I'll just go over there and
Just for shits and giggles, we'll say that you've already expended 5 feet of movement, but you still have plenty to literally get right next to it.
Gotcha. I'll be. I'll put my hand on your shoulder. Okay. And I'll
Sorry.
cast freedom of movement on you.
Nice.
Ooh.
And bonus
Just
action,
having
actually,
that.
that'll be it for my turn.
I got you.
Fashionably late.
Fashionably late.
I had a boot icon.
He called me fashionable.
Where is my boot?
My makeup's running.
Alright, whatever. You got.
I hate this. I hate this dynamic you have.
Are you jealous? Are you jealous?
No, I have a
Of the
dragon.
golden.
No, I am a dragon.
I am a dragon, and I have a dragon best friend. So
Yeah, but is he funny?
what?
Yeah, but is he funny?
Incredibly
He's
so.
actually incredibly funny.
Unintentionally.
Damn it.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to work at it.
That trophy is. Main freedom of movement. Champion.
No. No. No.
My goal is to make the Blade Singer cry.
That's a champion.
Ruin his makeup. How long does your makeup take?
that guy.
What about about
What
2
about this
hours, if not longer?
Mm,
I also can
he has
cast
to work
disguise
for it.
self at will, so I
De-
can, but
definitely.
it's not the real deal.
Definitely. I'm so glad I resurrected that guy.
We're on a bad day if I
Greer, you
Yosef?
see immediately leaves your shield of luck and it goes off
Chuck.
high.
Chuck. A's up.
Right before she leaves, I tell the 3 drow kids, remember, keep each other alive.
Ruby nods. And you never see her again because she crits her stealth with a 33
She
stealth.
never existed. She never existed.
I'm like nodding to each of them as I tell them that, and I turn back and she's fucking evaporated.
I love Prairie. I miss her.
Oh, I see her.
And
She's
she's
up
gonna
there.
ready an action as it is Heather's turn.
I see
No,
her.
you
She's-
don't.
I
No,
she's right there.
Don't see her.
Yeah.
Look,
She's
You
hidden.
see her?
it's the horn.
You're not even here.
I guess we should like start engaging
Oh, now she's
targets.
done. Yup.
Gorchak.
They moved
More
specifically
like
to be
gorgeous.
in my protective aura, so I shouldn't move too much.
Greechak was just there.
Well, they specifically
Yeah.
moved closer to be within my thing. So I'm gonna maneuver.
They're on an owl, so you could go underneath.
Well, I can fly as well, so I can like fly up next to them.
Land on them.
You can attack the same stone giant they're fighting.
Yeah.
Action economy, let's just start getting players out of this game.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. My phone is here. I need to look up the stat block for a fucking Pegasus again.
I got you.
You do? Okay. Alright. I'll do him first, just to get him out of the way.
1 attack plus 6.
He probably misses 7 plus 6. 13.
Redeem does not hit a stone giant's stone skin.
Yeah. Alright. His hooves miss. Alright.
Stone giants. Stone skin.
Stone skin. Plus 11. So 23.
23 is gonna hit.
Okay, and then I'll just do my second attack first. And then 15 plus 11 is 26.
Yes.
26 is also gonna hit.
26. Okay.
Quick maths.
Quick maths. And then
2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1 is 3. Quick maths.
My moral support.
Murder?
and I'll save that.
Clearly too.
He's my mortal support. He reminds me that someday I'll die.
For the first attack, I'm going to do a second level Divine Smite. So that is 4d8 because this is undead.
It's unrelated. It's unrelated.
You see?
Yeah.
Left hand.
Yeah.
Great axe.
This will be the damage dice.
Made completely of ice.
Okay.
Am I right? Fireball. I think you may have seen it before, like in like a store shop or something.
Okay, else does a d6.
Did-
You look at the bottom, it's like property of golden. In giant.
See a little
No gold in here. We're gold. Awesome. So you are the embodiment of fire.
I have, yeah. 14. One. They both have strengths and weaknesses.
Clone Soul, from your perch,
I would
you
say Fire Maul
watch
is just
as your front lines attack their front lines in this continuation of the battle.
The ice axe is kind of
29 for the first hit.
kind of clear.
Deals 29
I couldn't get
damage
rid
to
of
one
it.
of these stone giants. You see on these stone giants' turn who go next. They just
That's why you
advance.
just like fight with them. Like,
Go roll all that
this
damage.
one's better, but so funny.
Soul? Clone Soul. You were watching these stone giants attack and then like them.
Oh, you said
attack
I
the
go
stone
next.
giants.
So it's,
No, the stone giants go next. So you watch as they move in.
Okay.
That's going to be an attack against Connor and against Mira Mizo.
Mira Mazo.
Mira has a +4 to AC.
Am I close enough to protect?
You are within 5 feet of Mira.
Okay. I will use my
do a first.
Alright, so that is an attack against Connor.
Yep.
For 22 to hit you.
Nope. I
not
will use.
I don't. Does that hit? 19 plus 4?
Huh?
19 plus 4 from Shield of Luck.
I don't get +4.
That's right. So 22 does hit you.
I will uncanny dodge it.
Okay.
That is 32 points of
dodge.
bludgeoning damage, which I'll remind you is 7 away from dropping you. And as this maul goes slamming down into the ground, that is halved to 16, as you deal 29 with a second hit.
You gotta throw him off.
You, in just this stroke of misluck, as you like go to dodge, you do kind of get out of the way, but you watch as part of the bone arm with the exposed bones of the bow get cracked under the pressure of this like a massive metal weapon that slams into you.
That's not even the part that hurts. The part that hurts is when it grows back.
I guess.
Disadvantage attack with the Great Maul.
Why does it make that noise?
Just misses Mira. As you see, as this weapon goes slinging down with a 20 to normally hit, your shield comes over and like the glass does not shatter against the steel hammer that hits against it. As the other stone giant is going to attack Seth Simulacrum, and Sir Arcus Ovar.
If so, Heather has dual wielding. What would like the offhand attack be with like the banner or whatever?
It'd be an improvised weapon, D6.
Okay.
Nice.
17 plus.
No, you gotta stop rolling it in the
It
like,
just
whacked out.
I
crease.
tried to like
just
flatten
move,
it.
just rotate it,
Rotate.
and move your dice that you're
Rotate.
not rolling over there.
There you go.
and then move those guys over there where it's gross. Move them over to the swamp.
The swamp.
What?
That is a 29 hit the Simulacrum, and then an 18
For the
to hit
bingo
Sir
cards,
Arcus,
you
which
put
misses.
the dice tower
The
thing.
Simulacrum
on it.
takes 27 points of bludgeoning
Calvin
damage.
kills someone gruesomely.
Like
That's
muscular.
awesome.
God,
Like
the-
Stomp him.
Curb stomp.
That gets rounded up to 14 points of bludgeoning
Or
damage.
the demon lord.
As
that
it
shoved
barely
my
manages to
shield
scamper
through
out of
their
the way of one of
face.
these things. So Arcus is able to
That was
blunt
the-
it with its shield.
what was his name?
As the one behind
the
him is
first
going to
one.
attack him and Lydia.
Yunagu.
With a 25 to hit him on that side, he's going to take 24 points of bludgeoning damage. As Lydia is missed with a 12.
26. Does a 26 hit?
26 does hit.
Awesome. And then the
D6 plus strength.
d6. 8 total.
8 points of damage. Just does not kill it as you swoop up, slashing into it with starlight. And then bringing this, like, the shaft end of this, like, flag here, gouging into its neck. It is still alive to take the advantage attack against Darendil and an attack against you.
Hey Seth, what are the odds that you can kill Vincent this turn?
Probably pretty fucking high.
That was like 68 points of damage, so he cannot have that much left.
Right.
He might have a max like 110 or something.
That is 25 points of damage against Darendil, which he is going to half because of his rage.
Did you hit Vincent?
No.
Oh.
I hit this.
Why is Vincent so low?
Because I shot him twice in the
twice
fucking
with
face.
mithril
That's
arrows,
right.
so he takes double damage from it.
Undead be fright.
That's crazy.
Nick?
Hmm?
What do you think?
I mean, it's not that scary.
Darendil takes 13 points of damage, putting him on 72.
That's pretty
And Heather, does an 18 hit you?
I don't believe it does.
The next one is then going to swing at you and Ryder.
Yeah, 21 is his.
Won't look at
28 is going to hit you from the second
Just
one for 32 points of bludgeoning damage.
Didn't see it.
Didn't see it.
And then a 16 is going to miss Radiant Rider as he shirks the blade. Shirks the
That's
blade.
the exact same thing I was talking about. I just couldn't remember what he said specifically.
I believe I can
never told us.
A pretzel for this side?
This is hate in ASL.
That?
Like,
It
you
works,
like dislike.
but we don't really need it.
You
We
do
have
this?
like in our house.
Lady
I
in the
wouldn't
tramp
throw it
it?
away, but we don't need to keep it.
I hate the season. I don't know why.
Hey,
Box of what?
this one has no seasoning.
Thank you.
I took the season off.
That was fuck off.
Yeah,
What was
sucked on it till all the
What?
season.
Railroad tracks
Oh.
tree.
I should mention. Yeah, Heather's gonna repost.
Dude, ASL is crazy because like this can be
Stone
so
Jacket
many different
That-
things
yeah,
in different
that's the one.
contexts.
That's the one that's
So
super
it's like
low.
That's also like
and stuff.
it's also like up
Is there
yours,
escape roll?
right? It's also like
Yeah, we don't learn
Fuck
offensive
me.
skill.
Yeah.
So what I've discovered
Oh,
is
you have
that
to
like
roll it.
you know I'm the worst roller.
I've never
right.
heard you
Back
use those.
What was that attack?
Gives it gives some sort of
gives
plus
it-
to it. So if I do
you gotta
it
go in from
like
the front
this,
door.
it kind of helps. But the more violent I do it, I've found it rolls better.
That's the Tom. That's the Tom Neek.
That's the Tom Neek. I can see that. I relate to Tom.
Tom. Apparently the Avernus joke was that Tom would just chuck his dice like across the room. Yeah, they roll.
21 damage.
As he would like
I
have
will
this
be
and he'd roll
banking
everything
every
but
roll.
into the
Into
dice.
the-
Into the dice.
I will
tray.
be banking every roll.
As it lunges
With the
forward,
metal.
slamming this maul into David, Billy catches the blow in the shoulder and shrugs it off with a growl. And as this other one swings down towards you, you skirt out of the side as the wing pulls back sharp towards you, and you, using Starlight, catch the blow and drag the blow into the ground as it sinks into the
I
mud.
posted it, so I just killed it.
And then as
Oh,
the
okay.
sword, you like carry it up the shaft of the maul onto its arms and sever it right through the torso, dropping this thing to the ground as it dies with a thud.
All right, that's already one down.
Oh, fake Clorder. I mean, real Clorder. Oh no.
Fake clerk.
no, that was his brother, Blurger. Blurger.
Clorders? Clord out.
Clear dope.
And we're gonna see the first legendary action.
Ready.
Radiant Farah is going to step forward.
I forgot she was in this fight.
Is she
I
clear?
thought she was with the Saxon.
I thought she was gonna be in the Saxon fight.
She steps forward and she says, "Stand firm, Knights of the Realm, for you fight alongside your king." And she's going to cast Healing Word on Sir Vincent O'Hara.
Well,
Should I counterspell that?
it's healing word.
Okay.
Michaela, you
I'm too far away.
are.
Oh.
Michaela, if you are within Heather's dome, and Heather is keeping her dome to the ground, which you gave me no implication you weren't doing so, you are too low, just barely, to counterspell that.
Because of the high pot and noose.
The high
The
pack.
high
High
Hypotenuse.
plot.
That man
And news.
Pythagoras. There you go.
Pythagoras.
Is Sir Lucia a wizard?
Sir Lucia is a paladin of the crown.
Okay.
So she can make it so that somebody has to just fight her instead of anything else.
Cool.
And then she gets really good at fighting that person.
After the Stone Giants go, can I use one?
I wonder what wacky ability Radiant Farah has that she can heal an undead vampire.
She used hers after the Undead Stone Giants.
So that would mean I don't.
So you have to use it after the next
Do you
turn.
think undead can be frightened?
And the next turn is not
I'm
on
sure
this
a good
battle.
chunk of them are immune.
Will that mean I can do it after that or no?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Here we go.
Who's that?
Goodness.
What?
One turn.
What? Why
Right?
isn't he on like half health?
Oh, he should be. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I was like,
I was like, did you heal yourself?
Minus 70.
Stone shape, stone shape, stone shape.
Stone.
Stone King? So he's not like undead?
You pursue Clurder. These wings beating as you go 120 feet with your movement. You get to here as it is your turn.
Can I roll a perception check to see is he dead?
Make a perception check. You're an elf, you have advantage. No, you're just
No,
dragon.
that's a dragon.
You're
You're a dragon, you don't have anything. You're a dragon, you're an idiot.
You're here.
You're an idiot.
I think I don't know what. Do I get my proficiencies?
No, you get your dragon's proficiencies. You should have a perception score on there below your stats.
Oh, I do. Oh, what? Plus 14?
Dragons have some of the sharpest senses out of any creatures alive.
They do.
That's a 25 then.
It's 25 and a half.
Oh.
Claire, what do you do when a dragon chases you?
Cry.
It's not your turn yet. So what are you getting ready to do? Are you going to keep walking away? Because
So
at this
I
point,
would
it's just you
assume-
two.
He's like, as he's pursuing, he transforms into a dragon.
Yes. And you watch as you know who that man is, and you watch as he turns into a dragon. And then as like the one claw like dangles over the water, sending like the wake to either side, Calvin, you like pursue these wings beating back the water here. But what do you want to do?
Quitter really grabs like a firm grasp around each handle of his weapon, nearly crushing them in his hands. And Clitter turns around.
When Clurter turns around, you see he looks wounded. He has bandages over those wounds. The blood that pours down him now looks fresh. And as he stands before you, you see the stone giant with living-looking eyes that glow with a ferocious, sickly green light, as he is still garbed in this mammoth hide with the tusks coming up over like pauldrons. And you see Rundlemirian banners, tattered and torn, are wrapped around him in this like makeshift poncho, as he holds these two weapons, this frost giant Jarl's great axe and the Durgar firebrand warhammer, as he stands wide to face you in this draconic form, looking at you with this gaze of hatred, as you see the form of a former friend who looks like this.
Oh, yeah. New art.
That's new art. That's
That
new art
is
on the
a
bingo.
bingo thing. If someone has new
I
art
got
in
it.
the
I have
Discord.
it on mine somewhere.
I don't think I have it. I think I got the worst card.
You give yourself the worst card.
I didn't mean to.
That's sacrificial.
What was it again?
Brand new art.
Connor, check your bingo card when you get back.
There's brand new art in art time.
Guys, I'm getting close. I'm getting close
What?
already.
Oh wait, with what?
I've got 3 in the same row.
What were they?
Bruh.
Lydia Freebie, someone DoorDashes, and brand new art.
Oh my god.
Lydia
We're
what?
all Lydia
Lydia's a
Freebie.
freebie.
If Soul kills someone he doesn't want to kill, which I guarantee you
Which
will
will
happen,
happen.
and if someone is down in the first round,
I gotta down somebody.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there, buddy.
I gotta down somebody. Do I get to choose who gets it?
Wait, is it down in the first round yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, it has to be you that's down in the first round, dumbass.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
that fucks your whole column.
Yep.
That ruins the whole column.
Unless you
I
throw
know.
yourself into the way of
Arms way
danger
for
right
inspiration.
now.
Calvin, you
How high's
see
that wall?
and you see it's really him, and you see he is alive, but he does not look the same.
Brand new art in art time.
With a 25 perception,
This one's gonna
does the
be
glowy eyes? That's not that he was. He didn't used to look like that.
pencil.
You did not used to look like that, but it's not the glowing blue of the
I think
conduit.
he's just mind controlled.
It smells so bad.
Honestly,
Might be.
he has.
Well, the conduit's
he
the
has
blue
dominate
glow.
monster.
And
it's
Dominate Monster lasts for an hour.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, it's the
It's
same
my favorite
kind
thing when I
of.
do
Unless
it.
cast it. If you can cast it up, though, can't you?
Dominate Monster lasts for an hour. Well, if you cast it up at 9th level, I don't know if you can, but if you can, I think it just lets you do a second monster.
Oh.
Dude, the green apples are not nice.
Oh.
If you want to hold your turn, you can.
Green apple.
But you are dealing with new information you did not have.
I did not have.
I'm gonna buy like a 24 pack of standoff ice and hide them all over the house and just ice your bread for like
Wait, what, you're doing that to me?
Huh?
Wait,
Dude.
what?
No. I didn't say anything.
I can't ask you guys anything.
Hey, what is
You
that?
can't ask them anything, you're alone.
I'm alone.
I need to drink the whole thing.
This might be really,
You're
really
on your
bad
laptop on the
idea.
bar. I'm just gonna sneak a bottle behind it.
Or
And there's something
I
on
can
your
get
laptop.
like 10
Florida,
of
you're
like
strong,
the
right?
leader ones.
Yeah.
Somebody.
I'll just make sure to hide them in places
Florida
and you'll only
bulks
go
up.
after he's hungry.
Florida eats his protein.
He finds alternate.
Is that where you have to like down the whole thing on a knee?
Yeah.
Every 10 minutes.
I'll try. I'll try.
I'm gonna grapple for.
You lunge at Clutter. This is an attack roll, athletics contest.
Which.
You have what's written on that stat sheet. Clutter, you got a plus 12.
What's a dragon's athletics?
If it's not there, it's just strength. If you have proficiency with athletics as a human. You've never wrestled as a dragon before.
It's
So
hard
you're
because
still
we have-
strong as hell,
That's
but
why
you
I
don't
like
have that
this
same
one.
skill.
I like these.
It just matched Claire.
How'd you do?
20?
For you.
Of course you crit.
That's also a 20.
It's also 20, but it's 20 plus 8.
I got an 8 on the die.
Claire, as you watch, this dragon soars towards you, and as you like brace yourself with this 20,
brace your impact.
9 isn't a lot.
as these teeth go around your neck, these arms go around yours, and these wings beat down on you with this percussive force, your entire form is enwrapped in this massive golden dragon as he completely halts any of your movement. You're not restrained, but he does have you, like, pinned.
Restrained, I can't move.
You are grappled, you can't move, that's it.
Alright.
Yeah. Passion. I would like to attempt to fly with him. You don't like the
I don't hate it, but it's not the best.
La Hoi.
How heavy is Claire?
Probably pretty heavy.
Really fucking
made out of rock.
Really fucking
He is
strong.
also a dragon.
Well, he has the same strength.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's fucking Caliban.
I'm as strong as a dragon.
You have the size of a dragon to complement your +8.
You could arm wrestle a dragon evenly.
Go ahead and make a strength check for me, and I'm gonna say, Claire, your Constitution score is the DC.
What's your con score?
20.
12.
You can probably do that.
I got an 8.
Well, that's not a
Claire
12.
holds the line.
Wait, I've got a bardic from somebody.
Dia?
I don't know,
Surely
I
not
don't
for
know,
me.
Bardic Inspiration.
Was it Chubbeth?
Shoveth did not know. He's done it himself.
Any of your dwarves?
Abe?
Bards.
I don't think he's Bardic anymore.
Bardic.
Is it Father Abraham?
You do have one more try if you'd like to try to do it again.
Shalom, shalom.
You're making 3 attacks, 1 to grapple, 1 to lift. I'm trying to lift again.
Yeah, I'll try again.
I wonder what he's up to.
Wild shot. 14 on the dice.
And you pick up Clurter, and you, using the strength of your wings alone and your arms wrapped around him, you are able to pull Clurter out of the water. At this point, you have used 35 feet of your 120-foot flying speed. You could use the other 85 to start flying to the castle.
Yep, I'm going to the
Oh,
courtyard.
then do like the D&D movie thing where you like
He's
slam
helping
him
you, honestly.
against the
Clurter, all of a sudden, this dragon starts giving you a lift,
And
and you two soar off.
and I say to you in a giant. My mind is still spinning.
When I drop you on your head, you
Yeah.
better snap out of it.
If you want to, you can say it at the start of Clurter's turn if you want some time to think about what you said.
That'd be good.
Bring us to Clurter's turn.
Up next, Clurter.
That's gonna be Cold Soul's legendary action. As you do that, I need everybody to go around the table and tell me what they're going to do on their turn. And by tell me, I mean tell Brendan. I don't think Ben Darwin is included in that unless you'd just like to tell him.
I'll tell him. I'll text him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, tell everybody.
I don't know. I'm a bad guy. I can text.
Can you move the thing over
I'm a
to
bad
the
guy. I can
right a bit?
text. Should I say what I do with my thing, or should I?
No, everybody tells me what they're gonna do, and you get to echo that information.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to Clurder.
Do you want to text me what you're gonna do?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Like, I'll do a classic opener.
Nice.
Fireball.
I figured. You can send it if you want, so we can immortalize it.
We'll go around the table. Seth, tell everyone what you're doing.
It's permanent.
Fireball.
Where?
Maybe not fireball. I don't know. Well, actually, fireball like over here. That'd be pretty good.
On your people?
On these guys, yeah.
It's not a huge radius.
It's not a huge radius. It's 20. Just like baby it or put it over here a little bit.
Just like baby it.
Are these dudes grounded or are they flying yet?
They're flying. They're already flying in the
Okay.
air. They are just above the castle wall, so they're about 40 feet away from you.
How far
Okay.
away am I from
Easy.
you?
From who?
You.
Me?
About 60 feet.
What's the range on?
Cure wounds is touch.
Yeah. Healing word is a 60-foot range. You're just within that. And if at any point you want to leap off of the owl, you totally can. There's nothing stopping you from doing that, except you will drop.
That's true.
I'm planning on pumping Vincent again, and then bonus action disengaging and maneuvering about to be not right in front of the stone giant.
Michaela.
To where? Oh, wait. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna.
I can't type.
You're gonna attack Vincent.
I'm gonna hurt Vincent, and then I'm gonna move. But I'm
Back
gonna
to
move
there?
further from you.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna move more over this area.
In that
No good,
case,
then I don't see breath move.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rage and attack the undead stone giant in front of me.
My Heather.
Yeah.
Ready to catch that?
I'm so sorry. Dad texted me.
I'm gonna rage and attack the undead stone giant down
Okay.
from me.
Yeah, that one.
Kyle, what are you gonna do?
That guy.
I intend to swoop down and
Show up.
join.
You are aware of Kyle. You can see him up in the
Okay.
sky. You know he's going to swoop down.
Kyle's coming.
I also need to know what Calvin's doing on his next
Wait,
turn.
Michael, is it possible to make it so that there are people aren't
Thank you.
aware?
No one but Clone Soul knows.
Oh. Well,
I am going to talk to Clurder,
Is that your action?
and I may roar as a dragon.
You don't have a roar ability.
I do have a roar ability.
It's called screaming.
Well, I mean, it's frightful presence,
Oh.
Gotcha.
but I will do that
Using
by
it for
roaring.
everything. Okay. Soul, I need you to tell yourself
yeah.
what you're gonna do.
Oh yeah.
Soul's gonna bait and switch Connor and attack the stone giant.
Fuck yeah, soul.
Okay. Then Clone Soul, you now take your legendary action.
I Crown of Madness Lael.
That is not a good idea because Lael would have to make a melee attack, which she is still weak, frail, little drow girl.
Yeah, I know. It's
Okay.
because it's Lael.
Crown of Madness.
Remember, suffering and pain.
And save. It's saved. Like a picture.
Is that a charm?
I believe Crown of Madness is a charm.
So she's got advantage and an additional +6 to this for being in my aura.
Just be like, my friend
You would be aware of that.
Probably wouldn't then, knowing she's a drow elf. I kind of forgot that.
Anyone in one of those auras is gonna have a big bonus to any saving throw like that. You also know that Crown of Madness is a wisdom saving throw, which Lael is proficient in.
Fucking Greechak's
Be
the only
smarter.
one not
Okay, I'll use it on
It's
the.
just like firmly planted in
dragon?
between both of
the
them.
dragon.
Yeah, Lydia should.
I think Greechak and Farkas would get along.
I think
show
they
her true
would.
face.
They wouldn't have to exchange many words, but I think they would vibe.
All of them just speak the
I
same
think that beats your DC.
Yeah, I think it does.
I think yours is like 20 or 21, right?
He's so
I
funny.
ain't telling you.
Everybody,
Yeah,
I
that's
saw
it.
a tweet the other day that was like, I
Alright,
Do you
guys.
see anything to try to do this?
Seriously made an Alberta account
No, he just does it.
It's like, bro,
Alright.
that's funny. I hate people who don't understand the bit.
As you point out your hand towards Lydia, invoking this control to push her towards, like, you see her blade kind of like quiver. She kind of like looks towards Seth, and as she kind of like shakes her hair, like water droplets go off, and she shrugs off the effect of the spell and looks up at you with ire here. As it comes to Lael's turn, and Lael's gonna use what she's been cooking, and she's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And she's gonna cast Destructive Wave.
Yeah.
Destructive Wave!
I love that
Lael.
spell.
Knock those dumb asses down.
Lil is fantastic.
Connor, you know the dice for that, don't you?
It's a bunch of D8s.
5
D6s, I believe. I think it's 10 D6.
It's 10 D6. Alright. Do I need to keep them separate at all?
For these guys, no.
Okay. There's
Do you need
5. Oh, I've got tons.
Okay.
There's 5.
I'll let it happen.
5, 10, 20, 32, 41.
Damn!
She rolled quite a few
41.
6s.
That's pretty good.
I said 10 D6 and you got 41. That's awesome.
It's nat 1 from the Stone Giant.
Ah!
Is it 42?
41.
That's really awesome.
That is really
I
awesome.
woke up at 7:30.
Yay!
It was the only thing I tweeted all day.
As she brings it, the spellbook slams it closed, and she stomps. You see her eyes light up with this purple burst of energy, blasts apart at these stone giants. And as per the spell, not only are they like thunderously ruptured apart by this burst of radiant damage, they are all 3 knocked prone.
Yes, Lael! Yes! I love that one!
Yes! Champion. Oh, they're prone. Fuck yeah. Oh, the advantage. Yeah. Beat the fuck out of them.
Oh,
Sneak attack.
reckless.
I was like, well,
Sneak attack.
Oh wait, it was just those. Just kidding. I do want reckless.
And before Lael does that, also on her turn, she will cast Staggering Smite on Fagar's sword.
Yes! Ooh!
That
Let
was
her,
good.
let her cook. Let her cook.
She's cooking.
Let her chef it out here.
Making a gourmet meal right now.
Can you smell what the drow girl is cooking?
So pale.
Would Clutter be considered an old, forgotten NPC?
Yeah. And really there.
Well, I am a PC.
Recheck's just barely whiter than me.
Soul hasn't forgotten him.
Let's be Soul.
Is that the Prince Soul? Yeah.
Up next?
I'm gonna bait and switch Connor. Like I said, I
Take
would.
5 feet of movement, and you and Connor swap places.
Whoa!
Connor, I want you over here now. Just picks you
He
up.
picks me up and sets me aside.
Yeah, I'm setting you aside.
Thank you! Thank you, Lucky! You also have a +4.
Lucky, lucky! We both have +4s. I have advantage. 27.
Amador goes next. He's gonna kill someone.
Pretty damn good.
28.
He needs to
Also
go
hits.
for someone small, so he kills him.
You got it, baby.
Oh. But you play in the box though, right?
No, I play it everywhere, but that was cocked.
Oh, okay.
Who's Iron?
Iron's my best friend.
Iron's just a big dumb box of rocks
26.
inside of a suit of armor.
Yep.
He's never said
26
anything
damage?
interesting.
Is that
No,
true?
no.
I don't think he's ever.
All hits.
Okay. Sneak attack. I am using.
He's never contributed
I'm
to the
gonna
conversation.
use a charge.
Untrue. Untrue.
Hey, using a lot of big spells early.
Yeah.
Open strong.
Well, we have to get rid of these guys quick. That is 15 on the first hit.
15 damage?
I don't know if I had to specify. I meant a normal fireball, not a delayed boss, by the way. On the on the guys over there.
I'll play Skyrim when I get home.
You do the specify, but you were correct in your specifications, so
Okay.
you're fine.
Hello, honey.
14, I'm sorry. 17. Nice. 11.
I'm taking. They don't even know I have this. I'm taking.
Oh,
Set
sneak
up
attack.
I literally have always a
3. My sneak attack's always ass.
Hey, it's damage, dude. It's
is
damage.
damage. It's
That's
damage.
average for 2d6.
Yeah.
You see as you lunge up, high rise becomes this burst of like sickly yellow light as you come forward here. Stab down like just this murderous child with a knife as you just like come down here, plunging this blade into this like hollow corpse here over and over and over again. It's become to Sir Quentin's turn.
Who's that?
My brother.
My sounds lame.
Heather?
Yeah.
As you rip your blade out from this stone giant, you turn around on your steed to see your brother up on top of the parapets again on top of this horse.
You!
And as he looks at you, you see that there is sadness in his eyes as he looks out at you. And he says, "Give it up, sister, please! Forsake your pledge to the half-orc usurper and do away with this divide in our house. I cannot afford to ask you another time." He's going to fire a disarming strike at you.
This could be. This could take your arm off. Probably.
Oh no!
Heather, watch out!
Mine arm! Mine arm!
Oh,
Mein Arm tut mir weh!
What does that mean?
That was a video that I made
Okay.
with Evan
I
Cooley
need a
for
strength
German
save
class
from
where
you.
a snake bites him on the arm and he says, "Oh, my
Strength.
arm hurts me so."
Actually, paladins aren't they don't have
I miss
strength
Evan.
saving throws,
Wonder what
do
he's
they?
up to.
Unfortunate. 13?
Starlight goes soaring out of your hand and thumps down into the mud, like in between you and the stone giant down on the ground.
You dropped your halberd?
I don't have a halberd.
Oh,
I'm a
yeah.
sword. I'm a knight. Kind
Should I
of.
use the
Well,
Calvin
you're
dice
Pegasus.
today?
Well, you might have.
Ones that have
Yeah.
sophomore
Yeah.
year.
No, I do not have a halberd.
Somebody
That
thought I
takes
3D
22
printed those.
points of
Until I saw
also,
them.
Yeah.
the damage you took, you get back 3 hit points. I forgot about getting
Did you just have
your
that?
bludgeoning.
That's
I
right!
think
I bought like a.
So
like
as
a
you
cheap,
take-
I haven't played
like,
Heather in fucking
8
forever.
cents.
18 points of piercing damage, 3 points of slashing, that 3 is negated, and you take 4 from the superiority dice of his attack. Bring you down to 56.
Wow. This is just
And as from this golden wings that his bow is, pulling back at nothing and firing arrows made of wind, you watch as that wind flails around in a tornado, and everyone within 5 feet of you, which will be Michaela and Darendil, the owl, and Ambriel, your Pegasus, all have to make dexterity saving throws.
I get advantage.
So does Darendil.
See, that's
Is this
why I
from
need one of those.
You also get a +4.
Slashing
Hey,
tornado.
Michael, I have a question.
What's your question?
Yeah.
Do I think Clone Soul knows that I'm me, or
You can't fucking
do I think
see
he's just
Clone
like,
Soul
there's a
right now.
dragon up there.
You are soaring above the clouds. You can't fucking see Clone Soul right now.
I got a 25.
That succeeds.
I have to make it 2, right? Heather has to make it
Yes.
2? Okay.
No, you don't have to make that. You don't.
I don't.
You don't.
Okay.
Did I give you the note card for
Yes.
The Pegasus gets 20 total.
That succeeds. Everything succeeds.
Everyone gets a +4 having both that. If you,
Everyone, they succeeded already.
I got a 1.
But the sword is shot out of your hand and lands in the mud.
Okay.
As he kind of just like still holds out the bow as if waiting for a response.
I don't give him one.
He looks down at the ground.
Like 2 minutes.
Puts his eyes back up at you.
I don't know how you don't understand.
And he nods with determination.
I have to focus on the battle. There's a fucking stone
I
giant right in
miss
front
him
of me.
so bad.
You see,
I'll
like,
deal with
there's-
my brother later.
There is like this countenance of he knows what he must do.
Okay.
And as he raises the bow, he says, "Men of Rundelmere, defend your king's palace! Strike down the worms that fly in the sky! There is yet time to win the day." He's gonna make the rest of his attacks.
Oh god.
Multiple?
Multiple.
Multiple more.
Lovely.
First, he's gonna shoot down at the archers on the ground. So he's gonna fire down at Connor.
Cooler.
Wait, I have a spell for ranged attacks. Oh god, oh my god.
Go, go, go! Quick!
Oh,
22 to hit Connor.
I dropped my sword.
Did you say a 22?
Mm-hmm.
You have that plus 4 to your AC.
I do have the +4, so it doesn't hit.
Does not hit. Okay. That is 3 attacks. He gets his 4th attack from the Kubazan bracers. He's gonna make another attack at Connor.
Okay.
It's also 22 that misses.
Thank you.
You watch as he shoots at Heather. These other arrows flirt out, and as he sees you are all like still standing here, becoming resolute, he's going to action surge on the first turn.
Yeah! Sick 'em. Sick 'em boys.
He's gonna make a bludgeoning gust, piercing wind, and slashing tornado shot at 3 targets. That's gonna be Heather, Connor. Probably then, probably 2 shots. Or he'll see if he misses any.
Yeah. This is gonna hurt me. If he misses, he's gonna shoot me again.
I have to find something from a year ago.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That's what I'm looking for.
I had my turn too.
You have refreshed the reaction.
and Dwayne.
That is a crit.
Who is this guy?
So it stays not a crit.
That's the guy from
and
the,
instead, it hits you for
Filet-O-Fish
15 piercing damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I'm not super great at those. Oh, 19 plus 6. 19 plus 7, actually.
Holy shit, yeah, you're fucking fine.
Get out of here.
Heather, that's in a 29 to hit you.
Yeah.
What happens if you don't do the thing you told Clone Soul you're gonna do?
It hurts. You get a lot injured.
He hits you for 13, reduced down to 10 points of damage. And then he's going to use that piercing wind to have the arrow then attack somebody else within the same slash.
Okay.
Oh man. Big glow.
Which you would choose your Pegasus, so that also takes 13
boy.
points of piercing damage.
What he's now.
What is the best?
I love
he
Hoodie
will
Mirror.
make his
And
third
that
attack.
I love that outfit.
Hoodie Mirror, great.
He will use his 3rd and 4th attack to attack Connor Heather.
Because it was
Okay.
Zelda's design that was fucking unreleased.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh, look at
Oh,
this.
sorry. Look at it. No, you're all good.
Mrs. Connor with a 12.
That's what I'm wearing.
That's your armor.
No!
Yeah.
And that one is
that the
with
same armor or is that just like a different
That's
set?
going to be
No, same
28,
thing.
subtracted down to 25.
She got really mad at me the last time we talked. And
Where is she?
Threw it at
I'm
me.
gonna have to like dump all my fucking.
She's at the
play on hands into myself now.
place. She's at the key.
It was a design that
I haven't seen her in a year. In real life.
Amador!
Get in there, Amador.
Amador runs across Darrendel's shoulder, jumps onto your shoulder, and jumps onto the stone giant.
Yeah.
And you watch as he perches on it, with allies around him attacking it. He does gain sneak attack.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch as he stabs down into this giant for 11 points of piercing damage, 16 from sneak attack, and then on the griffin white that is soaring above him, you see with his other arm, he pulls out a like lengthened and tied together multiple pieces of grass that he's made into a sling. You see he puts a seed into it and swings it around over his head as he hurls it.
Oh my god.
Hitting the white for 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
He's a commando.
You should not be here.
Yes, he should. This is where he needs
He's
to
fighting
be.
for the hive.
For the hive.
Oh, I love
Which one did he hit?
That guy and that one.
He made a dent. A little one.
Hey, damage is damage.
Yes, it is. We take those.
Yeah.
We take those.
Just kidding. He didn't come.
Who?
What's his face? God. What's his name?
Bamaranth.
Bamaranth.
Alabama Ram.
Alabama Ranth.
I made that joke like 10 times yesterday.
Which
Come
one?
on. Yeah.
Really? I'm sorry I
Bamaranth.
missed it.
Slammaranth.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
God damn it.
And you hear Almador just out of this little dandelion fluff, just shout, "Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war!"
Oh my god! That's when the dogs show up, right?
The dogs show up, yeah. No, that's gonna be Seth's
Ruff.
The werewolves?
Fireball.
So anyways, Seth started blasting.
I started blasting.
Nah, it's not happening.
I started blasting.
Subtle counterspell. If I'm within range.
Which
let's find that
I think
out.
you are.
Might be.
With the hypotenuse.
Cool. You got the high pot and noose.
Oh, for absolute sure.
Yeah.
You're in range.
Am I within range?
It's
no.
subtle. It's subtle spelled, so we can't tell.
Does subtle spell require a perception check contested it?
Yeah.
As Seth whips out this fireball.
Could it be flavored that a little bit of confetti comes out instead?
Yeah. You shower.
Well, I wonder
confetti
who
over
did
the
that.
lights.
Congratulations!
It's not necessarily that you don't know who did it, it's that you didn't see him
I didn't
do
see
it,
him do it.
so you cannot counter his counter.
Well, it's a good thing there's two of me, idiot. I still do it.
Okay, awesome.
Idiot. I still do
And
it.
you know how often I can do that?
Okay, awesome.
Second Seth hurls out this fireball.
Wham!
6.
You can get, I think, literally everybody and just miss Heather's Pegasus
I
and
just
not
rolled
hit
3
on.
15s in a row.
No. Get Heather's Pegasus.
That bodes well. Screw.
Quit using all the good ones!
Oh, that's a lot of 6s and 5s, my guy.
Back.
It's fine.
We don't get to practice.
My thumb is so tiny.
It
It is something from like early trial.
The whites
Early
succeed.
try.
Like the
Giants
very
and,
beginning of
Griffin.
trial.
Who's that guy?
I
He's
have
cool.
no idea.
You
who
can
that is.
search by date.
Okay, here we go.
Griffins are the
Yeah.
ones that matter anyway.
We're in tribe.
Go to the
We're
back
in
of
tribe.
that little like search thing, and then it like shows you like before.
You're already at
and you
30,
choose
that's
the
good.
date.
36.
Cool.
I find it so
That's
funny
pretty
that all
good.
this stuff is happening.
What
Like
level is
Mira's like wearing like a
just
hoodie. We're like,
Nice.
we're
really
in
good,
Gorai.
That was
That's
the
coming from the
workshop.
Sapphire, so that's
Oh,
not
Oh,
going
wait,
to
wait.
baby.
There's my. I think it was the
18
tell Seth
against
the
the
Raw Dogger
whites.
alarm. I think it's one down.
Oh, they don't have very much health at all, do they?
Tell Seth the raw doggers. Snooze.
Snooze.
Wait,
Which
what?
one's that? What are those?
Harlow?
I got them
What was the
like
damage again?
over a
36.
year ago
36,
because
okay.
we were gonna do
Or-
the Brendan's
so
campaign.
I
I
for
forgot
that.
it.
died.
That's right, halved it.
Yeah.
They're like blue and shiny.
Yeah,
Tribe's been going on for a while.
Uh-huh.
Who's that?
Oh no.
I just
What
kept
is
them
the
in my desk for
context for all
like a year.
this?
Sorry, that one's mine now.
And then
Access.
The confetti burst goes out. You see second Seth comes up, puts like a comforting hand on your shoulder.
Getting
Like, I got
okay.
this.
I got this.
And then
Oh.
he thrusts up as the
Okay.
fire
Keep
flares
going.
out on all
So we're
sides.
getting very close.
Oh.
Alright, and then he has all the same abilities as me.
Well,
Yeah,
jeez,
you gotta make it quick if you want to just stab
very-
Oh
down.
yeah, also with
Oh,
bonus
so
action,
long
do
ago.
the, just
Rob, can we get like above average?
It is.
I'll take. I'll,
Seth, can you do it like you're doing it with Mage Hand?
Remember when
Getting closer.
Arios was involved?
my beloved.
Also, I bought these like peak
All right.
bad rolling.
And then
period.
Yeah.
So I just did
Simulacrum
it.
is gonna bonus action.
That's
disengage.
That's it.
And he's gonna get inside
you're
that
queen.
+4 aura.
Oh no,
of
she's
combat.
dead.
No.
I might that as a wall decoration. It's kind of cool.
But now you have it.
He has to go the long way around.
Yeah, she's with me.
5, 10,
She's in my pocket.
15, 20.
Okay.
I got my ticket.
You don't move anymore?
I got my
Move
ticket
more
for the
towards the
long
edge
way
so that
down.
if they place a spell, it might not hit him, possibly.
Nick, you got any spells?
One
You
down.
can do 25, 30,
Or that way?
25,
To the
30,
right.
25,
Yeah.
You think you
from
can
where
flick
he was
fix
right next to you,
flirter?
right? Like, more,
So, like
yeah,
there?
slightly more down, so
I
that they
don't
have
know how
to.
I'm gonna.
It probably won't do
It
it.
probably won't do
yeah,
it,
but,
but,
I don't
Stone
know.
giant spell.
Where's he going?
Right there,
Um,
right?
I have great
Maybe.
restoration
Right next to
that might not
Fagar's
even
fire.
hurt, and that would take away a mass cure wounds.
Alright, do you want to move it all on your
It
turn?
might give us a stone giant.
I don't think it would work.
think so, because I'm inside your thing.
Once they start casting spells on us, we're gonna be in trouble, though.
Yeah. I mean, he just used his reaction, so I still have my kind of spell. He's got his kind of spell. Lydia
Figure
has
this
kind of
out.
spell.
Kyle, you're on deck. Figure
Yeah,
out what you're
that's
gonna do.
fine.
I'm gonna
Just
go back
stay
real quick. I'll be
there.
right back.
Wait, Michael, you're going pee?
Michael P. break.
I'm going pee.
Yeah! Michael P. break.
Michael P. break.
Does everyone have it but me?
I don't think I.
I know I got it. Yeah.
Seth, can you cast Prismatic Spray?
Sure can.
I sure fucking can, buddy.
Yeah, it's good.
Because I have my book now.
All right, now as long as we
can
end
do some
combat
light
in
reading.
3 rounds, less than 3
Yes.
rounds.
Yo.
This is all free stuff.
Nice.
Free stuff? That's my favorite price.
And I've also added a lot of more stuff.
Nice.
Thanks, Allison.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Me.
Him.
Thanks.
I'm not gonna get a bingo.
I'm gonna go over there and there's gonna be like a little sticker with like $100 secretly underneath it.
Calvin, I'm counting on you to kill
die.
someone gruesomely.
Maybe.
I really need me to die. And then
Can you,
I've got this in the bag.
Can you, like,
My character dies.
Bite somebody who is standing upright and just take the top half of them?
Take the top half. Oh my god.
Leave the bottom half to like go like.
Brutal.
Oh.
Are you guys liking the bingo card so far though? Like, was
Yes,
this a
ma'am.
This is a good one.
fun
It's
little
keeping me
idea?
This is a good one.
engaged.
Yeah, I have to like remember what the
Dude,
fuck
I would
is
be
going on.
asleep right now if not
I'm-
for the bingo
I'm
card.
so fucking tired.
Are we allowed to use things that just happened, like not in the fight? But
No, it's
No,
this
not
session.
in the
Fight.
session.
All right, Kyle, you are up.
Alrighty.
I guess you would be a giant.
I know
with
I'm up in the
shadows.
clouds, but like.
Well, you gotta drop me first, and then.
Kyle,
you
if
beat
you're
your
gonna be, here actually, wait.
Mira hasn't even said soul once.
I know.
Well, it hasn't been our turn yet.
Mira, get on it.
Kyle, it will take your entire movement to land because you will have to drop out of. Because if you're up in the clouds, you have to be like multiple hundreds of feet in the air. You don't have that much speed to drop down. But if you just fall, you need to use your movement speed to then slow your descent to not die on impact. So you'll use your whole movement to land at one point you choose.
That would be one hell of an entrance. I just fall down and die on impact, go back to normal.
Holy shit, is that a dragon? Even worse, it's a vampire.
Even worse, it's me. It's Kyle. Kyle's here.
I'm back.
Kyle like, climbs up out of a dragon-shaped crater.
Oh my god!
My bones!
My bones.
My legs!
My leg!
Oh, I'm fine now.
I would like to. These are all outside.
I think all those.
They are on the castle wall.
Yeah,
That's not on anyone's bingo chart, is it?
Seth piss break.
No.
Mine will be right
So
down
you
here.
piss on my sheet.
If you would kindly cast prismatic spray. that
Honestly, I'm really hoping
I'd
Seth
like
casts
to land
pretty
down
much
here
spray at some point.
and shoot the fire breath this way.
You have a radius.
I saw that
breath.
and I was like, "There's no way." And then
That's what I meant.
Even
for some
better.
reason, Clone Soul was like, "Here's your book."
Yeah.
We made it.
Can I
we
cross
made a
off
deal.
someone who's turned to stone?
You gave him his book?
Turned to
was it?
stone, which implies that they weren't stone
He
originally.
wasn't originally gonna give it to him. He's gonna make him like.
Michael, I'd like to
get
go
it,
right here and shoot
but-
it this way.
But then
He
you saw
proved
the
himself
Okay.
bingo
again.
card.
I was actually going to warn you against roasting the men-at-arms. So that is a
What
smart
about the-
choice.
I didn't realize until I realized. I was like, wait a minute, they look friendly.
Yeah, they're all right.
Fellas.
Boom!
Yeah. They'll come.
And then I knew fire. Or I mean,
I was like,
Stop
Radiant.
scheming.
Stop scheming.
This is
Googly eyes a
metagaming.
darling. You know.
Metagaming.
Who's coming? Who's
we're
showing
next
up?
to each
Me.
other.
Kyle,
You're
there's
saying this out
moment
loud,
We're surrounded by lightning and thunder and
so
dark clouds.
I can
You
perceive
just
that.
Go still.
I dare you.
And this worm-like
I
creature.
said
Okay,
good
real
fellas.
when anyone else is talking
26.
closer to the microphone
Okay,
than
26.
Michael,
Yeah,
I
Calvin.
can't hear.
26.
Sorry.
Calvin. Kyle can't hear when you're talking.
Your booming voice is overwhelming.
Plus, we're recording, so whoever listens
Oh,
to
yeah,
it is
it's just gonna
gonna
be
hear
me.
Calvin.
So welcome to the Calvin commentary. of this
Welcome to Calvin's Corner. I'll be describing everything that goes on during
And
that.
as
Calvin is the color commentator.
Go still. You soar down as Kevin kind of gives up this yelp and like holds tight. As like you see like his eye sockets pulled back a bit, his mouth like the gums like pulled back
Do
as
the
like
thing you do.
the bells are
The
jingling.
cheek thing.
And you watch as Kevin just holds on for dear life with this vampiric strength as you guys soar down to the like from the sky. And then as these wings flare up and these jingle bells ring out, this dragon cracks down on stone
Christmas
bricks
came early.
as all of these men-at-arms shout and scream as all of a sudden you rear up with this like horrendous golden flame that bursts forth from your metallic black maw. And as you breathe out in this radiant cone,
Radiant cones.
Where is it?
that's a 60-foot bad boy.
Oh God.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, that's that big.
Oh. Rotate.
What
Yeah.
damage type is that?
Radiant.
Radiant.
If I can't get this guy, then I'd like to move it so I can get these. But if I can't get this guy...
Yeah, that guy unfortunately is prone on the ground, and you're up on the castle wall.
Oh, okay.
But instead you can get all of these guys.
Okay, Arcus will pummel him.
Yeah, Arcus will beat the hell out of him.
So that, Kyle, in that case, go ahead and roll me 12d8.
Alrighty, one move.
That's a lot of D8s.
12d8.
My fire breath.
These are the new and
12
improved
D10.
Ivory Dragons. Now comes with dragon.
Now comes with the dragon.
Michael, is there a plus to that, or is it just 12d8?
Just 12d8. You also do d8 times 12 if you are feeling spicy.
Do it.
God, no.
Do it.
And I got a total of 51. 5-1.
Every time you tell me do it one time, it never works out.
Could have been 90.
Yeah.
No. You all watch as these four whites are completely vaporized in radiant, shining light, with just the slight smell of cinnamon and the ringing of Christmas bells. And you watch as with 51, these griffins are just not completely torn apart from their centers, as they are just barely clinging to life after he radiates them to pieces with this holy Christmas light.
Good play.
Holy Christmas light.
That is your action.
That was 4 actions I think currently.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Kyle, that's gonna be your turn.
Alright, I'm also gonna head out for tonight. I got work tomorrow, so...
That is okay. We will be doing this in 2 sessions. Sessions?
Sure.
We have quite a big build up to this, which kind of led to the fight starting a little late. This is all in the notes. This is in the plan. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I think we will go just past midnight is my current plan. So probably sometime around turn 2, maybe a little bit turn 3.
Okay.
We should be wrapping up.
I'm totally okay with that. I'm very tired.
If something crazy happens, we will keep going like as far as to resolve that craziness, but I doubt that will come up in this time.
Something crazy.
I would love if this video could be posted soon enough that Kyle could watch what he missed before
Then
the
I will
next
be showing your stone giant.
That will be until like what, next Monday?
We will talk about it. It will probably
That's
be
all
either
clear
next
what we're
Monday or
wondering.
next Friday. Not this coming Friday, but next week's Friday.
If possible, I vote for Friday, because then I'll be able to stay up late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Fridays too.
Thank you, Michael.
Absolutely.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Kyle.
Good night, Kyle.
I have a plan on Friday.
Also, if we're on initiative
I
count
will probably be
17
on
and a
Discord,
half, and
guys.
we've been in
Or
combat
you
for an hour and
going like
20 minutes.
Yeah.
We might be able to make it through the first turn before 1.
Let's hope so.
There's a lot of people that go.
We're not even
Hopefully,
into
a
the,
lot of them start dying though.
we're not even into the bad rolls.
Yeah, right. We're still in the
We're the upper
high
teens.
10. Yeah, the teens.
This is preamble.
This is
You
time
all
for Kevin to show his
watch
true colors.
as Sir Vincent O'Hara kind of pulls
Kevin.
himself back
Yeah,
up,
Kyle.
as there is like this sickly, again, like almost like this jaundiced yellow glow from Radiant Fara's healing magic. And as it like pushes and forces out the mithril arrows, he also regenerates 20 hit points on this turn. And as he kind of pulls himself back up, with a flash of red eyes, you see he looks down onto the ground. And from inside of his cloak, you watch as he pulls out this two-handed greatsword.
Oh god.
You see that it is entirely sheen with silver as he pulls it out from underneath his cloak. And as he does so, you watch as he drags it against his torso, slashing open a wound in his left side. And as he holds the blade still, you watch as way too much blood seeps out of his torso in that small of a cut that quickly. As you watch like this steady fountain of blood just like pour and trickle out slowly. And as it congeals in a pool at his feet, you watch that it starts to bubble and rise. And you watch as standing next to him, mimicking his pose with perfect accuracy, is a second Vincent O'Hara made entirely out of bubbling and boiling blood.
I didn't know he
could do that.
Gross.
I didn't know he was an Echo Knight. He's a blood Echo Knight.
He's gonna hurt me.
I should have killed him turn 1.
And he will let that drip off the side of the castle as it lands on the ground. And then you see in this burst of crimson mist, like a smoke bomb going
Imagine
off.
I wasn't
His
here.
blood and him both go completely disappearing for a second.
But where are you?
And then when that
Please
smoke
hurry.
clears, you see that they have switched
Bringing
places.
you a gift. Please fix him.
I don't know if I can.
Echo Knight's so cool.
Let's see.
The blood then
kinda need to
calmly
focus on
walks
blowing
along the
things up
castle
right now.
wall to go stand by Clone Soul, as Sir Vincent O'Hara is going to
Doesn't
move
make it a
5,
very bad
10,
idea.
Yeah.
15, 20 feet.
Oh god.
Oh no, he's gonna kick your ass.
And he's going to come lunging at Connor.
Watch out. Connor, watch out.
Yeah, but AC.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to beat a 22.
I think he can do that.
Don't you have a 24?
No.
Because you went from 21 to 20, and you have the +4 from him.
I have a 23. I actually have a 19 AC.
Oh. I think we went from 21 to 20.
I went from 20 to 19.
I see.
I miscalculated.
You miscalculated? Well, that just means you're an idiot!
That just means that...
Goodbye.
Wait, so then you have a 23.
3.
Yeah.
23.
You watch as, kind of in a silly way, this blood clone standing next to you starts like making all these like slashes and cuts just at nothing, but it is as Vincent is doing the same thing on the ground to Connor, and Connor a 21, an 18, and a 23
Oh,
coming your way.
one hit.
It's gonna be enough. Unless anybody's got anything to cut that, like Lydia.
I used my reaction already, I believe.
Wait, don't you have silvery barbs?
I already used my reaction home slice. That's the only reason I'm alive.
If Lydia's reaction to counter spell the future turns is less important than keeping Connor up,
which it is not.
Wait, but Bree
Connor, that is
also
21
has
points of
counterspell.
slashing damage.
Yep.
And 4 points of fire damage. As you watch as the blood that spills from this wound all of a sudden sizzles and melts at such a high temperature, it leaves like this boiling wound across you as you drop prone to the ground.
He's an Echo Knight and a Blood Hunter? Alright, well, my aura stays up. Don't worry, kids.
Yeah, none of Connor's effects go down. Nice. And then Vincent
your
O'Hara
boy
kind of
like
just
this might as well
eyes
happen.
everyone around him.
He's
Brother
left
just
himself
came
in a
into my
relatively
mithril
vulnerable
blade
position.
range.
You're within whacking distance.
Whacking distance. And my sneak attack was doubled on him. Of course, it's gonna be about a month until it gets back to my turn.
See you next month.
I reach out a hand and cast Dominate Monster on
On Kyle.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Is Kevin changing sides?
Maybe. If he fails.
We'll see what Michael thinks.
We're gonna see how Kev does.
That has a range of 60 feet. I don't think Kevin's within that.
Oh.
You could try to take a baby step toward him or two, but that's still...
Too far.
Yeah, still too far.
Okay. It's alright.
You can do reach head.
No, Kuchek can also
Chuck.
far
Minding his
away.
business.
No, you can't do Kuchek.
Too far.
Yeah, too far. You're limited to people that are right down in front of you, I think.
Alright. Down to the first round.
Arcus.
Is that close enough?
Sir Arcus?
Yeah.
Oh, you'd have to walk, but yes.
Okay. I can walk. I got 2 legs.
2 leggies.
Oh, yes, you can do Sir Arcus. Wisdom saving throw.
Paladins are good at those.
Who's that?
It's
Thank you, Dev.
The drink is mine.
Okay.
That is a 24 against your spell savings.
That saves.
Can someone pass that?
Wait, did it save?
And also
You did save.
Thanks.
As
Welcome,
you channel
Calvin.
out his force of
I didn't
control,
thank you. Heineken?
Arcus, you see kind of like
Guinness. I already have
has this
two.
like wrestling moment with himself that
Keep
overcomes
bringing
the
me
effects
down.
of the spell.
I hope
Sorry.
That's your action, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, also, real quick, you had 8 turns to do that regeneration if you want to roll some d10s.
yes.
Oh, there's so many keys.
That's 5, 3,
8,
5,
13,
6,
19,
4.
23,
How many was that? 5.
23. And that was 5 dice.
5,
28.
9.
What does he do?
You are fully healed.
That was 6.
Oh.
Oh.
That's cool. He grows back.
I will.
You see that Clone Soul does not seem to be regenerating like a vampire. There is not new flesh being made. You watch as Clone Soul's wounds just cease to exist on him. They're just gone. They don't heal, they don't grow back, they're just not there anymore.
Hate that.
I think that'll be the turn because I don't think I have anything to do with my bonus action.
Okay. No weapon swap?
Don't you have that big
I pull out Arachne and Webweaver. So I put the shield away.
Shh.
Mr.
Trigger's run on top of the wall. Kevin's going to cast Crown of Stars.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, he's gonna.
As shining over him is this like great array of Christmas
when he does
twinkling stars.
Does this count as him changing sides?
No, he's on our side.
Please, please, can this count as him changing sides?
What? Sides of the dragon. He's
No.
going from the left side
Please
To the
move
right.
your
To the right
vampires
side.
from right to left.
That counts as a side change.
Side change.
I change. I choose my new dominant hand.
Changes sides. Yeah, he was all left side. Now he's all right side.
Oh, he's so green.
Dude, he's purple.
Green.
He's very green.
It's not easy being green. It ain't easy.
Yeah, cool.
You doing okay? You okay?
He's making a perception
Does he
check.
look okay?
Yeah.
Connor's
Forgot you
taking
just
a
went
nap.
down.
Vincent
Connor
O'Hara
got
is going
tired.
to use a legendary action.
Uh-oh.
No.
He's gonna stab me.
As you see, he's going to bite you.
Yeah. Well, it was nice knowing you, Connor.
Yeah.
Bye, Connor.
Also, that
I
that.
hope I find my dad.
It's 25 to hit you.
Oh, did you mark off? On your
You
big
know
roll?
it.
He went down first turn.
That is 2 death fails, and that is 23 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, I'm
involved in
getting
that.
there. I'm getting there.
Yeah, that's just that automatically happens, doesn't it?
Or die, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
83
is just automatically subtracted by 23. Your new max is 59.
Yeah, so if I take a little smidgen more damage, I'm gone. Well, I mean, if I take any more damage at all, I'm gone anyway, but...
Unless you say, oh no, it does count. Any damage.
I don't really like having more than about 12 hit points at a time anyway, so this doesn't affect me that much.
And then he's going to use a movement that does not provoke opportunity attacks. As he immediately just goes 30 feet over to the right.
If I was conscious,
after
I'd bite his ankle.
regaining 23 hit points. And as you see with the twirl of this cloak, after sinking his fangs into Connor's neck and pulling back, rejuvenated by the blood he has drawn from Connor's body, he pulls back as it is now Radiant Far's turn.
Blade Singer might heal you.
I can be convinced. Tell me who the funniest man is. Who's the funny guy?
You did miss my... The Blade Singer missed my Lanky Kong comment, I think. Did he?
He did.
Was he? Yeah, he missed it.
And
Yeah.
I love that. Holy shit.
Oh man, if only he was there, he would have heard it.
He was running up the stairs. He's too busy.
He's too busy.
I was almost there though, so I probably could have heard it.
You wouldn't have known who said it.
Yeah. You have a very recognizable voice.
I would say you do.
You are my #1 fan after all, so it's like...
I am up there. Top 5. Top
Easy, easy top 5.
I'm a big fan of Connor.
Not this big of a fan.
I have a small but loyal fan base. And I intend for that to blow up after my death, as it tends to happen with
My
artists.
main goal is to blow up.
And act like I don't know nobody.
Instead of a round.
Really, really long. Well, that's what I thought of too. I was like, holy crap.
And you watch as Radiant Far
There's this account on
steps to the edge
It's
of the
just a
paradise.
mouse. So he replies. I went to eat the poison.
And as she steps forward, she raises her hands, and her holy symbol begins to flutter as if like being pulled by a magnet or being like pushed by the wind itself. And you watch each time it strikes her flesh, or like the robes part, steam goes up as the holy symbol presses against her skin, seeming to burn her where it touches her. And as she calls out, she says, "Praise be to the Lord of Light. See these intruders for the shadows they truly are, and know the Morning Lord is with us." And she's going to cast Maddening Darkness.
Light. Wait. Light, but then also darkness? I don't think she's very good at her job.
How far away is she from me?
She is 40 feet, so total is 60 away from Seth.
Yeah. I'm gonna counterspell that.
Counterspell it?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Is that a 6th level spell?
Well, we'll find out. That did not go in. At all. Okay.
Okay.
16?
That's not high enough.
Anyone got, oh wait, I have inspiration. I should probably use that. Knock that off. This is bad.
This
probably.
seems
Is this
like
your
this
first
is
spell, or
portents,
is this your second spell?
The other guy
Your
does.
second inspiration.
Actually, what are his portents before I burn that? What did I put him?
I will say, if this will change the urgency with which you are acting to do this one effect, this will not kill Connor.
I mean, it's still.
It's still gonna hit everybody in that, so
No,
probably still worth doing
I
it.
have a
but
13. I'm gonna use the 13.
What
instead.
level spell is this, may I ask?
I don't know if I'm gonna tell you.
13 plus 6 is 19.
It's not a 6th level spell.
Dang it.
Is it higher?
Oh, it's higher.
So yeah, that still counts.
Okay, all right.
13 plus 6 is 19, so I'm gonna use the 13 instead of burning
Is it 13?
instead of burning an inspiration that we might need for later. So many I have to flip through so many papers to get to that.
If you can't counterspell it, I can try.
I just did.
Oh, okay.
As the other Seth, using his divination powers, projects this, like, help towards Seth. Seth, as you step forward, bringing forth your spell book once again in your hand, you cast
Weekly
this
reminder,
protective barrier
Seth
as
has
this
his spell-
darkness rolls over, and you see it is this black cloud, impenetrably black, that rolls down, curling and roiling like steam as it just falls down from the castle walls, and within it are these flares of this sickly yellow light that burst out, and you hear horrific laughter coming from within the cloud itself, of voices
would've been
old
bad.
and young, male
That
and
would've been
female,
so bad.
as it clatters down towards you, and then you, with this force of determination here, shatter the spell, and she glares down at you.
Yeah.
I shrug.
Seth, you made a new enemy.
And I need you to roll that again.
Oh.
As with a hex on your intelligence. You now have disadvantage on all intelligence
Can I
checks.
counterspell the hex? Whatever she just did to Seth?
Hmm?
Can I counterspell that?
19.
Hey.
19.
Oh,
It still
it's
goes
fine.
through. Idiot.
You still can, because that will be very detrimental to Seth if you would like to, and you are within range to do
If
so.
he got a 19.
Well, but it's
For the
permanent.
single instant.
Hex is... He doesn't stand against Hex. Hex is
Oh.
just on him. That still
yeah.
succeeds.
Yeah,
the roll
I
for
would still be
counterspell.
fucked.
What do I have to roll for that?
It'd be very hard to
for
counterspell things.
counterspell, you just have to expend the spell slot and your reaction.
It's
it's gone.
a
Alright.
first level, so I think you just get it.
Yeah.
See you later,
You
Hex.
just got counterspell twice in one turn.
That can't feel
Her
good.
hand kind of recoils in this fist of frustration as both of her spells are countered here.
Yeah.
We're
and
the
she
Red
glares
Wizards now.
down at the two of you.
Wizards!
Wizard!
Welcome to the club. It's easy to make enemies.
yeah.
as a wizard.
Michaela's become wizard.
I'm good at making enemies.
Just don't shit talk her this time.
I'm gonna be silent this entire fucking fight. I've learned my lesson.
Michaela,
Yeah.
that is going to bring us back to you.
Has anyone ever not done what they said they were gonna do?
Yes, and it hurts a lot.
It's psychic damage. A lot of it.
Uh-huh.
How much of it?
I don't need
you
to use the
know.
watch
I forget.
together for a Discord called Nobody in it, right?
Oh, so what happens if the avenue that she was going to take is no longer available because that stone giant's gone?
No, it's still there.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
going to be the other stone giant. The consensus has usually been you have to do the next closest thing, or else you still suffer the effects of not performing what you said you were going to do.
Is it enough to bring me down, the psychic damage?
Probably.
No one's
No
done it, so-
no one's ever done it.
I don't
also,
even know.
I don't know where psychic damage came from. That's what Seth thinks it
At least
does.
I think it does. I mean, like, I
I
don't
don't
know
even
what
know.
else it
That's
fucking be.
that's not. No one has proven it yet because no
I
one's
thought that it
dared
had
to
happened.
do anything but what they said they were going to do.
Like, either
what
it's going
did
to
you
physically
say
hurt
you were
you, or it's going to
gonna
mentally
Rage
hurt
and
you.
attack the stone giant.
Either way, I'm pretty sure it hurts.
Also, you were not in range to attack that stone giant. You have to jump off the elf.
Can I do that and still be technically what I'm doing?
Still what?
I mean,
Like what I
think
said I was gonna do?
all you
if
have
I
to do is
jumped
Yeah,
off?
attack
all
the
you can do is
giant.
attack him. Yeah.
Okay,
You just won't be on Daredevil's Owl anymore.
that's fine. Yeah. Fuck it.
Roll 2d6 for your falling damage, and you can rage beforehand if you plan on doing so.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. 1,
Nice.
Nice.
2.
Nice.
That's why it's great to roll low, because when you attack yourself, you do shit damage. That is 3 halved to 2, as you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Incredible.
As you
Get her to a
get
hospital.
fucking mad, and you leap off of this owl, and then you go 5, 10 feet, and you can make your attacks.
12 plus 13. Does that hit?
That will hit, yes,
25.
25.
Cool. And D8. Oh, 9. Then second attack. Actually, I'm a reckless. Never mind, I don't need to. 19 plus 13. 6 plus 7. 13.
13 points of damage?
Plus the 9 from before.
Does that factor in the rage damage?
There's no rage damage.
Are you activating his sword?
Yes, Writhe. I forgot about that. Oh my god. It's extra 2d6 fire and poison damage.
As Michaela speaks the word writhe, you watch as this serpent bites down on the blade. And this green flame ignites along the blade of the rapier as you plunge it forth. Roll 4d6.
Action Jackson used to be so cool. Too bad he's dead. Dead. I miss him.
16 total.
16 total? Hell yeah.
You could have been here with us.
The sickly poison of this burning fire does not seem to affect this stone giant at all, but the flames do ignite across his skin and begin kind of flaring away at him as you drag the blade across.
Nice.
And that's going to bring us to Sir Lucia the Valkyrie.
Oh no.
Oh no! And Sir Lucia the Valkyrie looks at Clone's soul. And she looks at you expectantly. And without an insight check, you're able to glean from her that she is looking to you, posing the question, should she stay and protect you or descend into your enemies?
I tell her, get rid of that green wizard.
And she, as these wings take off into the air, she will glare down with these vampiric red eyes.
Alright, here we go.
And as she soars overhead, she says, I am Sir Lucia the Valkyrie.
Yeah, I know who you are.
The she-knight of the Rundlemirian Honor Guard, the Lady of the Sun Star, and Protector of the Crown.
Okay.
Any who wish the king harm must first pass through me.
Is this a speech?
I was gonna say, does this count as a mid-combat villain speech?
No, this isn't what I had in mind.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't get to decide that. You're the one that made the bingo sheets, but she is monologuing.
You had me monologuing.
She'll get right there. And with her action, she is going to cast Spirit Guardians at 5th level.
Oh. Ow.
Well, should I hit everybody in there? Yeah. Damn, that's fun.
I die.
You don't do anything of the sort. Spirit Guardians happens on your turn. You will die on your turn.
Oh, wait.
Excellent!
Somebody needs to heal your ass.
When is your
You
turn?
go
Perfect! I'm first.
You fucker.
Can anyone heal
fast fuck?
before that?
Lydia's not gone yet.
Mira's there.
Yeah,
Mira's
Mira's there.
Lydia's there. Jingles, my man Jingles can get me.
Oh my god.
Who's Jingles?
Yeah, who the fuck is Jingles?
Jingles was the stable master in Runestein for the
hand.
courier service.
Alright.
He now has
Everybody in that
no
is affected, which
fingers,
is
no toes,
everybody
no
except
eyes,
Sir
no
Arcus.
ears, no tongue, and no teeth.
He's alive.
And
Yep.
everybody in this radius needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Including the unconscious.
Each creature of her choice that she can see does not say here. So, yes.
Okay,
Connor,
if you're in my aura, you get +6 to this, kiddos.
28.
Wisdom?
Uh-oh.
Yes, wisdom. And I'll tell you right now, DC 18.
Easy. This time.
Easy.
Last
Yeah,
time I failed
I don't
this.
make it.
I usually make 2.
2?
Seth and Seth.
Oh, that's right. The other me.
Connor, you'll make it?
Your
No.
clone.
You're at a 15.
Is this
Simulacrum.
another spell?
Snowman, please.
I'm wondering if this is her thing that makes
Is
us
this
not be able to
another
leave.
spell?
Connor, can you also roll
Yes.
for Fagar and Lael?
It's a spell.
Can I
Not a
Connor?
spell. This is
Not a
not a spell.
I think it's her.
Oh,
This is
ability
not
to
compelled
set that.
duel. This is goes with the crown ability. But compelled duel is against one person.
Oh, I thought she was talking about the spirit.
Everyone
guardians.
who
No.
fails this is gonna have to like fucking fight
Did you
her.
succeed on both?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, Wasn't it that you can't leave?
Yeah,
that
you can't.
area?
You cannot leave this
Vagar.
area.
I don't know what Fagar's wisdom is,
so
but he gets a
debilitating.
19 after my
Oh,
bonus.
here's Mira.
Just alone.
19 after bonus.
Fagar does have,
You're gonna have,
I
like,
think, a
9
-2 to wisdom.
Oh no.
Which puts him at 17, which isn't
Vor-
high
Nori
enough.
on
I have to
comes
check if this is a
descending
charm
into the
spell,
sky,
because it
like
can't be charmed
comes
before he's
down
not raging
onto
yet.
Golden.
Yeah, he's affected.
Okay. Lael got a 21 at start.
She's fine.
Okay.
So what'd you get?
Avail. Mira passed.
Just with the roll alone.
Yeah, she got a 20.
I also managed.
Lydia succeeds.
Well,
Is that 2 natches in a row?
it was a dash,
Oh.
and then you add the wisdom bonus.
Yeah.
So Arcus rolls in that one.
So anybody who failed has to start like pummeling her.
No, you just can't leave this circle.
Oh.
This big circle here.
Dynamite gets the +6, which
if
gets it
she,
to an 18.
If
Holy
she
shit.
brings the circle away from you, then it's over. You don't have
Each
to
creature for choice
be-
in 30
you're
feet
not,
makes a
like,
mistake.
bound to
On a
it.
failed save, a creature can't move willingly more than 30 feet away from her. This effect ends on the creature if she is incapacitated or dies, or if the creature is more than 30 feet away from her.
Yeah. So if she moves 30 feet away from you, then it's. you're not
I wish
bound
somebody
to
had
it.
like that like time squish temporal smash spell that just like moves an unwilling creature away from you. And just teleports somebody who does not want to be teleported.
Vortex Warp.
Yeah.
Also, Archfey Warlock gets at that level 6.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
When or if you fail your saving throw against Spirit Guardians, it will be 27 points of necrotic damage.
What was that?
Spirit Guardians,
Yeah.
on your turn, does 27 points of necrotic damage.
And you have to pass a wisdom save.
You take half on fail.
Okay.
That's you, dude.
No matter what, if Connor's not up on his turn, he'll die.
No, that's you.
It's up to Mira, I think.
It's up to Mira. Maybe Lydia. But also
She'll
maybe
get you.
an NPC can do like a medicine check, right? If they don't have healing spells.
If Connor stabilized, he'll still die.
Yeah.
Because
I
he
need to
still has
have
2
hit
death
points. Yeah.
Or no, stabilized undoes your death fail.
Oh,
So if you're
cool.
stabilized, you restart. You'd still be down. You'd start dying again.
Greed check starts performing violent CPR on me.
Break
Puzzle?
every
Yeah, puzzle.
Nice. Is that Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Cool.
Apparently, Goose just likes the spirit.
That'd be a fun
I
thing to
did
do.
eat several of the pieces earlier, but I made sure they were just the corners.
Okay, cool.
Oh no! Not the corner pieces.
Clone Soul.
Yeah.
This is the most delicious one.
As a collapse of thunder booming out, another person enters the battlefield. You see, with a scamper of clacking shoes against stone steps, you watch as a small, slight girl emerges from the the stone stairs of one of these towers, like onto the parapets here, and you see she is wearing a white flowing gown and a rainbow cloak thrown about her shoulders. As you recognize your fiance,
Yep.
and Heather recognizes her sister.
What?
I have no fucking clue what's going on.
Soul,
And
we
you
can
are
help
all
you get out of
seeing,
this.
except for Clone Soul, the first time at least in a long time, the Lady Shiera Terra.
Who?
My sister.
Clone Soul's fiance.
Is she in Lael's fucking cloak?
She's wearing a
Jarlaxle's.
Lael/Jarlaxle's invisibility cloak.
That's fucked up.
And she's wearing it
It's
in
not
sort
hers.
of a like husband's cloak of protection, like mark over her. As she kind of comes like clacking with these shoes, coming 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she says, "My prince!" And she kind of like staggers up to like come onto like these battlements here, and she kind of stands like very timidly, frightened as like the lightning booms around and the armies rage in all directions.
And she says, "The whole castle is coming apart."
Put up your hood. I'll be able to see you. And trust me, we'll be okay.
She is going to action dash to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And she will throw her arms around you in just like this hug. In the same motion, she will pull up her
fireball
hood.
that spot right now.
You got it, Chief.
To be invisible. And she just brings you into this squeezing hug. And she's going to give you a bardic inspiration.
Honey, I have to go do war.
6.
I'm gonna take this. Just,
First a D10.
Oh shit! Nice.
so we have a D10 and a D12.
I have a D10 and a D12.
Oh my.
Uh-oh. If he really wants to do
also,
something.
the zombie griffin makes an attack, and it's going to do that against Seth.
Can you have multiple bardics locked and loaded at the same time? I don't know if you can.
No, you can't.
Sorry.
She will instead
it
give that
fizzles.
to Sir Quentin.
Nice.
Lame.
That'd be cool.
Is that 30 feet?
30 feet. 30 feet.
Seth is a 20 hit your AC.
No.
He's too far away.
Bardic is a 60-foot range.
Oh no! I was wrong!
So how much you could have given
Connor
it to
dies.
Sia.
20 hit your AC. I guess you're in the shield.
I'm in the shield.
Next stays up. Okay, yeah. So
My
the
final words are actually.
Chunks and misses and the claws as well also slash
You
by
used your boon.
As with luck alone, it just clasps a few of your buckles and rips them off of your jacket.
Doesn't have
here.
that one.
Watch it.
Michaela?
Do you have bird? Do you have
Breachak screams, and
Get in
you
there,
watch as roaring at your side, he comes sprinting alongside you, and with a completely unfitting weapon. This man pulls out this graceful, beautiful scimitar that he has been given to do damage with. He's gonna sprint up rage, and he's gonna make 2 reckless attacks up at the stone giant. Rolling an 18 total on the first attack, which does hit, and then critting.
Yeah.
For 12 points of slashing damage, and then 12 points of slashing damage, and 6 from the crit.
Oh my god.
As you watch just slashing at the tendons in this thing's legs. Just hacking down at this thing. He just cuts and cuts and cuts and cuts in this thing's heel until it is completely severed. The stone giant just topples over dead, and he does not stop doing that until it is his turn next round. And you watch as Amador sort of rides this thing down and then stumbles into the mud, kind of being disguised amongst the grass as he rolls out the other side off of its head.
I'm so glad we notified Breachak.
I'm glad he turned into an Azamar. That's so funny.
Sir Lucia is going to expend
so
some
funny.
legendary actions.
It's Cinderella story.
Sir Lucia is going to attack Seth.
You have a +4 to your AC right now.
Yeah.
When do we get legendary actions?
Yeah, there it is.
We don't.
Yeah,
Someday.
there it is.
With
Someday.
a 33 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 28 and then 13 points of piercing damage. For a total of 41 points of piercing damage. And then 6 necrotic. And she will go ahead and expend a divine smite on that bad boy.
God.
I think Seth got deleted.
A little bit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I mean, I had I think 60 with your,
for 10 additional hit points of radiant damage, which I think brings you down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seth. Bingo.
Oh yeah.
You went down the first round.
Congratulations.
I mean, it wasn't that hard.
Saturation.
Then, confused by the sight of 2 of you, she will use another legendary action to attack your
No.
with a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Remember how you were like, he's gonna be in the back.
That is 16 points of
Seth's
piercing
in,
damage
like,
against him,
front
and
lines.
8 necrotic damage, which brings him down to 17.
Actually, I don't know if I go down on first turn. I don't think I have it.
That sucks.
Yeah, I don't have one either.
PC death first round. That almost happened. It could still happen.
Connor.
Yes, sir.
Fagar on his turn is going to rage.
Yeah.
Oh no,
He's not that lightning one that'll deal damage to me, right?
Huh?
He's not the lightning one, right? That hurts
Storm
everybody
Arrow.
around
No.
Just like Fagar kills me.
Connor permanently.
He's gonna step back, provoking an opportunity attack from the zombie griffin. 12 misses him. He kicks the zombie griffin as it like misses him with the beak, and then as he steps back, he readies the wyvern blade. He's gonna expend a charge, and you watch as the wings on the sword animate, and he in this like straight line shoots like a dart through the air. Go make a reckless attack for me, Connor. You have a plus 13 to the attack.
Ooh, 31.
That's gonna hit her. Go ahead and roll 1d8 plus 10.
Sneak attack?
Oh wait, that's not including rage. So real quick, just 1d8 plus
3d6.
Plus 13. 1d8 plus 13 first.
Call it.
17.
Okay. Now 3d6.
8.
8?
8 more.
Yeah.
So then that's 25.
Yeah.
25 points of piercing damage. You see he stabs into Sir
He
Lucia.
didn't have to reckless for that, did he? Since they're prone.
Sir Lucia's not wrong.
Oh, he's that. I thought he was
Yeah,
just
no, he's
stone giants.
He's attacking.
Gotcha.
She does have to make a concentration save to maintain
Spirit Guardians, if she does.
Her spiritual guardians.
Be 25, so 12.
Yeah, she gets a 15. She's fine. That is then going to be 7d6 poison damage into the roll.
Call it. I mean, would that go on top of the
Call it?
initial attack?
Don't call it.
Oh, well then that DC
Call
would
it?
go up.
I think you should call it. Personally, I think it's
I'm
gonna
a
be
man of
a 6.
Huh?
I think it's gonna be a 7.
You follow your heart.
7 on the die.
I don't. For the NPCs?
Yeah.
Oh, wait
Follow
a
your
second.
heart.
I don't think this will matter. I think she's immune to poison. She's a paladin.
I was also wondering that. I was wondering if she was.
One second. I gotta check paladin. I think she becomes immune to disease at some point. Or immune to poison.
I was immune.
I know monk gets that. I don't know if she gets it.
Yeah, they do.
Paladin does?
No, monks. Only immune to disease, and that's at level 3 in the divine health.
Yeah, I think it's only
I can remind this will add on.
22.
Nice. 22 points of poison?
So the new DC is 23.
Yeah, she does not make that.
See you later, Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians goes away.
Or like Spirit
Fagar
Guardians.
saved your life.
Did Fagar
For
take
now.
damage
Well,
from
he's
doing it?
still
I
dying.
could still
He could
roll.
still-
Fagar does need to
Poorly.
take damage from Spirit Guardians.
When he entered.
Does he make a?
Maybe
he already
this
failed
one-
to save.
Maybe this nice 9 of
D20
Terran
plus
will come and help.
4 total. 'cause
Does he make
takes
it again?
He has to make it at the start of his turn.
Yeah. Okay. So plus 4.
Just 4 because it's -2 plus 6.
17.
Alright, that is then going to be 27 points of necrotic damage that Fagar takes before he gets that off.
Poor guy.
But then he gets his second attack at advantage. Plus 13 on both.
22.
22 I think hits.
You think?
Never know these days.
He
Yes,
just bought
that
his
is.
cup.
Yeah, there's been inflation with AC lately.
Perfect. It's just a D8, right?
Yep.
AC inflation.
AC.
6 plus his numbers. So what,
As
19?
ACs get higher, attack mods get higher.
What was it you said?
Inflation.
16 plus his numbers?
6 plus his
6
numbers.
plus his numbers.
So, I think, what,
6 plus
19?
13,
As
which
those
is
attack
19.
mods get higher, you gotta make sure AC keeps
Yeah,
getting
you
higher.
gotta beat the curve.
You gotta beat the curve, man.
He plunges this deep within her armor, rips the blade out as the Spirit Guardians vanish as she loses concentration on the spell, and then he spins around with a second slash hitting across her here.
Can you use his bonus action, or do you use his bonus action to do anything?
He uses bonus action to rage.
Okay.
He's angry.
He's honking mad.
So
He's
that
all kinds
is
of pissed
his
off.
turn as the Knights of Terran act.
Where are they?
They're operating the siege equipment.
Oh, God.
We're gonna be sieged upon?
With weapons.
Can they accidentally hit some of their guys too? Their guys are pretty big.
There are, as the Knights of Terran see Sir Quinton kind of doing battle, like shooting down. Clone Soul is given the call to attack. You see them all start to shout, "Pull! Fire! Take down the dragon!" And you see every single ballista and every single trebuchet on the map is going to be fired.
Oh, Kyle?
Not all on Kyle.
Okay.
But
a good amount of Kyle.
But Kyle is taking up a lot of sort of
1, 2,
aggro.
3, maybe. Oh, are those all 4, 5, 6?
Oh, real quick, Kevin did not attack with Crown of Stars on his turn.
Oh yeah, he just cast it.
Just cast it. Didn't do anything else.
I'm seeing 6.
That for sure hits. Someone roll 4d12 for me.
I'm on it.
Call it.
9.
Now 10.
17.
Don't even bother. It hits one of the
12.
one of the griffins out of the sky.
Woo! But it was so much more damage than that.
Okay.
It was 29. That's a lot of damage.
We wasted on this one griffin.
All 3 of the trebuchets are going to fire on Kyle.
Trebuchet.
Does he make saving throws against that, or
I think it's just an attack.
Just attack?
It's like weird, like.
If he was a monk, he could grab it.
Yeah, you could grab one and chuck it back.
13 misses.
Nice. Great.
21 hits. 24 hits.
Yeah.
And you watch as Kyle takes 40 and then 36 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is he still a dragon?
Yeah. He was at like 120 or something.
He's on 40 something.
Yeah, so he can't take many more of those.
As these all launch out. This one next to him can't hit
I'm
him.
gonna take control for a second.
So it's
Don't
going to
mind me.
fire at the next biggest threat here. They will fire it at Amriel the Pegasus.
Oh god.
Which will be a 21 to hit.
Yeah. That definitely hits.
Is a contraption that exists.
It is 39 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my gosh.
And you never see it.
Amriel wheezes out in pain as all of a sudden you hear bones snapping as a boulder smashes into both wing and horse leg, slamming Amriel aside as he does his best to beat these wings to keep you aloft in the air, and you go staggering here, almost thrown off your horse as this huge blow lays into you. These 3 ballistas on the corner and the 3 ballistas on the other corner are going to fire down at the closest targets, which are going to be Sir Arcus, Lydia, and Dynamite.
Break that siege equipment, my boys.
AoE.
Yeah, that's gonna fuck us up every single
If
round.
it's doing 40 a hit.
That's gonna help
That's
me.
just
Visible
it.
at 14
Calvin
misses Sir
changes.
Arcus. At 22 hits
I'm your
Lydia
queen.
for 14 points of piercing damage. And then an 18 is going to hit Dynamite.
Is
for
he in my?
23.
Is he touching my thing?
He is touching your thing. Plus 4. He has a 17 AC. 18 does not hit. That is then going to be the other 3 ballistas shooting at Darendil, his owl, and Heather.
Yeah. Heather, you can take that, right?
You know how gas stations, like, they have, like, the little rubber...
What's your little thing? What's your little
All 3
aura?
of those are going to hit. 22, 20, and 25.
Instead of it being, like, rubber...
What's your little aura do?
Darendil halves
Spell
his hits,
damage and necrotic damage.
for 18 halved to 9.
Minus 2.
The owl takes 21 points of piercing damage as a bolt sinks into its feathers deep. And Heather, you're going to take 23, subtracted down to 20, leaving you with a single hit point remaining.
Oh my god.
What? Who's on a single hit point?
Me,
Heather.
as your own house soldiers turn against you in this moment.
Shot at me.
Firing these. I mean, you refuse to swing.
So off, like, to the side.
And you see the Knights of Terran who have had their siege equipment destroyed are going to sprint and try to make crossbow attacks down at those in the courtyard.
Jeez, dude.
This Knight of Terran is going to shoot at Sir
What's
Arcus.
your aura do thing?
Mine?
Yeah.
I got a couple.
This one is going to shoot at
one
Lydia.
of
They
them
both make 2
adds
attacks.
to your AC, and then the other one gives you a +6 to all your saving throws.
Sorarkis' shield takes both hits.
Mine also gives a +4.
15 misses Lydia. 22 hits Lydia for 14 points of piercing damage.
But I think when I come back up, I'm gonna have to use my special move.
Special.
Actually, I will not be able to do that because I said I was gonna do something else.
Oh, I've seen this.
Well, it's a new turn, right?
Yeah, it's a new turn. You know,
Because he took his turn.
Yeah.
No,
actually,
his
yeah,
turn
that's
was
not how it
after
works.
mine.
Yeah, I forgot. What'd you say you were gonna do on your turn?
Kill Vincent.
Grichak, Michaela, and Radiant Rider each have 2 crossbow attacks made at them.
I'm raging. So is Grichak.
Grichak's have advantage against him because he's reckless. 24 and 21 both hit him. For 15 and 18, which he halves to 17 points of piercing damage.
100%. Like, out of all the things that I'm watching to, like, obviously everything I've ever known.
That's then going to be 2 attacks against Michaela. Did you reckless?
I think I was gonna, but I didn't.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
2 attacks to Michaela, just made normal. 17 and 11.
Nope.
2 attacks made at Radiant Rider.
Yeah.
10 and 17 don't hit.
He remains unscathed. Good for him.
Good for that guy.
Good
Yeah.
for that asshole.
One more is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, approaching Clone Soul, and making 2 shots at Lydia. Or not, he'll make it a Dynamite, the dragon. So 2 shots of Dynamite, 13 and 16 both miss.
Yay!
Yeah.
Balanced on the parapet, crossbows. These bolts, as all these men up and behind cover, shoot down, firing down upon you in the courtyard. Lydia takes bolts. You see Dynamite whizzes out in the way. Heather takes one like right where the plate is like just short of covering the neck, as her horse is like nearly beaten down and broken here. We come to Sorarkis' turn.
Sorarkis, help!
Help!
Can you help Connor? Help! And
Help!
Move 5,
especially Connor.
10. He is going to use 30 points of lay on hands on Seth.
Oh really? Fuck. I didn't think he was gonna get me up. I thought he was gonna like attack or some shit.
That's an action, right?
Yeah.
It's an action.
I mean, you could expend anywhere from.
Does he have a bonus action?
I'm sure if Calvin were here, he would use like haste or some shit on him.
He kneels and he says, "While the Lord Golden is absent, you represent the house."
Do I?
I don't care if you have a bloody pin on your jacket. You stand and fight. He's gonna cast Shield of Faith on you.
Okay.
That's so cool.
Ah! I'm on the verge of death.
Hey, that's my shield. Give it back.
It's mine now.
Give it back.
He gave it to me.
No, give it back.
No, it's mine.
It's mine. Said
You
no
can have
right.
it when I'm done playing with it.
Argus had no right giving you that.
Yeah, I did. You just did.
No, that's mine.
No, it's mine. You're not here. Get here and then you can have it.
I am here.
No, you're not.
You just can't see me yet. Roll
I don't know, man. I'm down here in the mud dying, and you're not.
Everybody, Ryder is gonna scream, "Monster!" And bring his sword against Sir Vincent O'Hara.
Vincent.
Cool.
Vincent.
Misses, hits, misses.
Oh.
Expends for Divine Smite for 9 points of slashing damage and 18 points of radiant damage.
Oh boy.
As you see, Vincent hits 2 of these attacks away with his silver greatsword. The third, lunging forward, piercing through like the leather armor, going through his side as the radiant light bursts apart on his
Is
skin.
Bojangles gonna do anything?
So I kicked your foot. So.
I hope he's an enemy.
You didn't take some my foot.
Because I definitely forgot about him.
No, not Bellathor of Bellathor's General Goods.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice.
Clurter. Grappled by a dragon. Overcome in a feat of strength and humiliated as you are lifted off your roots to the ground you are made of, hoisted up towards the castle. as this dragon has you in his talons. The dragon that was previously the Lord Golden, who you now know has been a dragon this entire time. What would you like to do?
You come to me in my form of giant kid to fight me one-on-one. Then you turn into a dragon, the filthy scum of the earth. Clutter is not afraid of the sky. Other giants of my kin walk amongst the clouds. Clutter will have your head. Clutter attacks.
Yeah.
He's just grappled, not restrained.
Kick his
His movement is
ass.
0.
Kick his ass.
Did you think about what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh, what's my
You also
plus
have
six to
that.
hit?
I'm too good at it to not bring it out.
Plus 10 on the Great Axe.
What's that?
What's my HP at?
That would be so good.
You are currently at 136.
Glitter's gonna use his bonus action.
That would be insane.
You see in a form of rage, all the cracks along Glitter's skin begin to ooze out with green mist as they crack even more.
You gain
Glitter's
19
eyes.
temporary hit points.
Glitter's eyes glow up with green. 19 to hit.
19 just hits.
Just hits, yeah.
3 attacks.
Actually, what I think I should do is I can make them like
Hit.
really, really cute. Like a dwarf.
Fail.
So tight.
Crit?
No fail.
Oh.
Crit fail.
Like, hey, fool, stop hitting me on my head.
These are gonna be with the ice axe.
Jesus Christ.
That's 9, by the way.
9 plus 5.
17.
Yeah, that's just plus 7. Rolling them again.
Whoa. It's just 2.
I made 2 attacks.
Your form of dread, you need to roll 2 more d12s. Necrotic.
Right. I'm gonna roll the
slashing first.
Slashing
Okay.
damage first.
So what was the total slashing for the first attack?
3 plus 7 plus 11.
24
He's,
for the
he's
first
doing
one?
them all together.
Okay.
So I made wait.
54 just on slashing.
Oofda.
So no.
And now it's necrotic on.
So you need 4d12, right?
Yep, 4d12.
4d12. Wait, Claire.
That's okay.
Oh, you did 2 separate? I got you.
Yeah. 2 additional die per hit?
Per hit.
Yeah,
Per
so
hit.
yeah. So that's 14 for the first one.
What do you...
I would reroll both, personally.
I'll take the 1. Well, I get to reroll ones. That, I don't think
Is
that
that for
counts.
weapon
It's on
die?
That's for
weapons.
weapons.
These-
Just
Yeah.
27 necrotic.
From the 2.
Calendar on 93 hit points.
Yowza.
That is below half.
Half.
I think we said your class abilities transfer over to your dragon form, so you do regenerate
Yes, I believe so.
in your dragon form.
And then with Clutter's other hand.
Well, if the knuckles don't make him bigger, then would his other equipment...
It's not a class ability, it's a magic
It's an
item
equipment,
ability.
not a class ability. He can action surge as a dragon. He can't use his armor as a dragon.
Clutter
And
goes
at level
to
19, you
grab...
just start regenning if you're below half.
Okay, that's level 19. Got
No.
it.
That is
I thought that was a bell.
No, it's
I think it's level 18 champion.
Champion.
Oh,
champion
Gotcha.
fighter. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Literally champion.
Then Clutter grabs one of the golden's claws and grips it in his fist.
Literally like holding your hand here, like trying to wrestle with you, hacking into you with these like this huge icy great axe. He cracks through the golden scales as your draconic blood begins to pour down from the wounds, as a conscious and alive Clutter lays into you. Do you want an action surge?
No, but
Okay.
he makes a con save as well. Right?
I do need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it 1 or 2?
1.
Just one.
Is the Omnicog over there?
Yeah. Did you did you keep any of the results of the necrotic dice?
27 was
Yeah, it
what
was
I got.
27.
That was all together, or
Yeah.
just
Yes.
one? I need just 2 of the d12s.
There was a 12 and a 1.
12 and a 1.
12 and
You
a 1.
gain 13 hit points as you sap away life from Calvin's wounds.
28 con save.
Not bad.
Okay, nothing happens. That is all that happens.
I turn to Quarter. And I say, "You giant."
It is like wincing through the pain. You're like still holding Quarter, and you have to like grab at him, almost trying to like force the axe back to be like stop for a second as you bring your head, almost like bashing skulls to like talk to him here.
Do you forget all that we've been through, Clurder? We fought side by side in the Underdark. I considered you a friend. You still are my friend, Clurder. I came here to save you. I thought you were turned into one of those monstrosities. The dead that you see walking. I came to free you from the slavery of Clone's soul. He has twisted and poisoned your mind. I still intend to save you.
Clone soul only show Clurder the truth. The truth that Ivory Dragons leave friends behind to die. And not tell Clurder that leader of the Ivory Dragons slaughter stone giants and then keep Clurder as pet.
I've come
I'm gonna say consecutive responses will have to be on your turn. As you spoke at the beginning of Clurder's turn, he responded, and as you go to speak, we cut back to the battle of the castle.
More on that later.
Pause.
B plot.
Lone Soul, you turn around. You have your prisoners with you.
I send them after Seth and Connor. Seth first, since Connor's already down.
These
One,
zombie
yeah, 2 for
forms. 2 for each?
2 for each. 2 on the simulacrum and then 2 on Seth.
I'm imagining with the fact that you want them to get to them this turn, they're not taking the stairs.
They can jump.
Okay. It's going to be 5, 10, 15.
Old forgotten
as
NPC.
you see stumbling to the
Now
castle
enemy.
wall is a hulking form in gleaming plate mail. You see a clean-shaven head, dead empty eyes glowing with a sickly hue, as just a broken jaw drips down with blood, and prisoners' chains wrap around the arms of this zombie, as you all see a figure that looks like this.
Is there a skeleton set?
And as it just kind of like
Where are you marking?
plummets off the side of the castle wall, Solden, roll me 66.
Can I go out, get out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Break.
Pee break.
Thank you, sir.
Wait,
The one
no bad pee
roll
break.
down.
No.
Hang on.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the
the next
bonus
one.
column.
Times 6, right?
The bonus bingo.
36.
You're got all fucked up.
Be honest with me. Were you calling it for all of them, or are you going to call it for each one?
I was calling it. Well, each one I'll call it on each one.
Call it each zombie, okay. 36 damage for that guy. He's wearing full plate mail.
Dong,
dong. Then moves 5, 10, 15. Makes it to Seth. Makes 2 attacks with advantage because he's prone. Okay, your AC is 19 or 18.
I'm inside Connor's thing.
What is it resting?
Oh, resting is 18.
18 plus 2 from Shield of Faith is 20. Plus 4.
So 24.
24 is going to hit with the advantage from prone. 22 is going to miss. As Sorgus kind of pulls you up, you kind of just turn to whip around to see this zombie bring like these manacles and bring these chains down onto you. He's going to hit you for 15 points of slashing damage and 3 points of piercing, and you are grappled by him. As wrapping these chains around your neck, he kind of pulls you up in this position here. Next, you see moving 5, 10. Standing is the horrifically large and mutilated stable hand. You see hair kind of drifting over the side of his face as these hollow, black, empty eye sockets with this huge, gaping great axe wound on the front of his chest. Stump clubs for hands still bound in manacles and chains. Comes walking to the edge of the wall and also leaps off for 66 falling damage. 2 times 6 is 12. Handles the fall much better. There's a crack that goes from one leg, but it keeps walking. 5, 10, 15. Gets to Seth. Makes 2 advantage attacks. 25 is going to hit.
Come on, man.
For 11 points of slashing, 12 points of piercing, and a 27 for 2 death blows.
Oh, dang.
Holy shit. And if it becomes relevant, this one is also grappling.
Okay.
That's then going to be the next zombie. As you see, shambling up to a similar position on the castle wall is a common man. Huge mutton chop sideburns, long colonial-style ponytail, commoner's jerkin, and you see his head has been twisted all the way around, broken neck that is bulging out of one side, as sword slashes cover his body, and he also leaps from the castle wall.
I rolled a 1, so 6.
He moves 5, 10, 15. Can't get to Connor.
That's alright.
Do you want him to attack the simulacrum of Seth?
Yes.
Or to try to go around
Seth.
Okay. He will attack the simulacrum. He does not have advantage on this attack.
Okay.
Does 17 hit the simulacrum?
I don't think so. Not because he's in the
shield of what?
In the shield for like
what about a 26?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Has he used his reaction?
He did.
He didn't counterspell Seth.
He did.
And he helped Seth's counterspell. That does not use a reaction.
Oh,
That just
that's
happens.
right.
Yeah.
So you can okay your dodge.
Sure.
That is a total of 18, which would have killed him, halved to 9, which brings him down to 8.
Nice.
And he is grappled.
Okay. He needs to get that delay blast off. Before it's too late.
15. And you see the last figure in Dalrathi soldier armor. Blue feathers coming down from a face that has been bashed in again and again and again with a 6-finger hand. You see is a figure that looks like this.
I could probably make it.
Oh my god.
As it also leaps from the castle wall.
6. Total. I rolled a 1.
I'm very excited about it.
It can't get to any of the targets you want it to hit. It could get to Fagar, or it could action dash to be in position for next turn.
We can hit Fagar.
5, 10, 15. Advantage because of Fagar's Reckless. It's a crit and a 25. That is 11 halved to 6, 12 halved to 6, and then 4 halved to 2, and then 16 halved to 8, and 7 halved to 4, leaving Fagar on 3 and grapple.
Boy, howdy.
Oh, real quick. On Fagar's attack against Sir Lucia, he had Staggering Smite cast on that sword.
Yes, he did.
Is that stun? Which one's that? I forget. Is that a permanent?
It's good. I forget what it does exactly. I'm pulling it up right now. 4d6 psychic damage.
Oh shit. Why didn't I take that one?
17.
Oh, you don't have focus spells.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah.
That'll do it.
17.
Uh-huh.
Sir Lucia suffers an additional 17 points of psychic damage. And she must make a wisdom saving throw.
I also think she might just be stunned.
Stunned?
18 beats Lail save, so she's fine.
Yeah.
But if she had failed, she would have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and unable to take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Yeah.
It's a good spell.
Yeah, it is. It's a big
one. Holy shit. As it is Lydia's turn, her first action this entire time, Seth has gone up, gone down. Connor is down. She is going to stand firmly in the mud, looking up with like hatred at Clone Soul for the Dominate monster. First thing she's going to do is cast Mass Healing Word at 4th level. Nice.
Thanks, Lydia.
Oh man.
That is 11 hit points.
Nice.
She will give that to Seth and to Connor.
And to a
clearing them of their
couple
2 death
other
fails
people.
and bringing them on.
How many people is Mass?
So, brother.
Epic.
I think it's like 6.
We're back in the game.
She will heal Fagar.
Nice.
That's a good choice.
The simulacrum cannot be healed, so she will also heal Lael.
Also a good choice.
Herself. I'm not feeling this.
Does it slide up the night?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon.
That's when we have our like underdog like Ivory Dragons are gonna
That's
win.
when we're being cool and we're winning.
Like
So that and the
remember-
Ivory Dragons are impossible.
Remember when you killed Yinogu?
Yeah.
He played that.
He played that.
Herself, Sir Arcus. Sir Arcus, Mira, Lael, Connor, Seth, Fagar. That's everyone. And then as her action,
Hopefully Pierre shows up to the other one.
Yeah, I hope he just shows up. Period. To either one.
Wizard of his
The other
caliber
one's
would
more
be
important, but it is sad that this one is.
This one isn't going so well so
No.
far.
We need help.
You're the help! What do you mean?
I'm about to drop a stone giant that hates us and has already
He's bringing
had
an
my
enemy.
help.
The reinforcement we're getting.
I mean, you
could
could drop him early, outside of the
You
courtyard.
could.
You don't have
You
to
could
drop
drop
him
him early.
Well,
Give
also,
him-
Clurter's holding on to him, too.
Give him more rounds to get to us.
Carter doesn't have a hand. I guess Carter is holding on to you.
Yeah.
So we'd have to do an athletics contest to see if he stays on you or not. Lydia will move 5 feet closer to Seth. And she says, people need to start flying. We need to spread out. We're sitting ducks here.
Yeah.
But she's gonna cast Flame Strike.
Oh hell yeah!
She looks to you, like scanning the area in like this very sort of like tactical manner, as if looking for advice on where to place that.
Flame Strike is the one that chains together, right? Is that the chain one?
That's Firestorm.
That's Firestorm.
Flame Strike is the one that is 4d6 fire and 4d6 radiant. And it's a pillar. It's got a 10-foot radius, but it's 40 feet high.
40 feet. Jeez.
So it's not super wide.
I mean, there's 2 vampires.
I was gonna say she could hit Vincent.
Right there.
This is still 10 feet. You can hit everybody in this.
Or that.
This is a pillar, right?
It's a pillar.
And it goes, and the wall's only 30 feet high.
Yeah, I like that.
So that would hit
You
Blade Singer,
Yeah.
Blood Vincent, this dumbass, Not
It
her.
doesn't hit Console or Shira.
Oh, nice.
No, but it hits iron.
Hits Iron, Vincent's
And
Blood Echo, and the Blade
6?
Singer.
6 targets is pretty decent.
Yeah.
How many feet away from it? Real
Okay,
Seth?
go ahead and roll 86 for me.
Me?
Yes, you.
45.
Call it.
No.
Why not?
You should.
Because what if you
I'm
get a
going to dex
6?
save for Iron.
How'd you get a 6?
Feet is Heather from Real Seth?
All 4 chain zombies are going to fail.
I rolled a 15.
60.
Okay.
I triple
So I could cure with Heather and
Is that
It's
gonna
got
be
a
two?
plus 6.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's a lot.
So he saves.
Is that me too?
That is you too. I need a dex save.
18 plus
Math may
21.
change by the time
Saves.
your turn rolls around. We are on the first round, and we've been going for
An hour.
2 hours and
can I speak to
25
Sharon?
minutes.
Oh my.
Yes.
I say,
Thank God it's not in everybody
the
fight.
two
We're
dangers
almost
next to
there.
you. You need to hide.
Dynamite
Dynamite
goes
goes
last.
Trust me, I'll see you.
Once we start getting like the men at arms and shit, like the house tearing people, it'll be faster.
Make an intelligence
I'm hoping to get them to just run away.
How?
Yeah. Frightening
Frightening
presence.
presence.
28.
Fair.
As a dragon, they'll just be like,
How big
Oh,
is that
no.
area?
120 feet.
That's pretty fucking solid.
It's everybody I want.
I
That
don't
was
think I
her.
can get everybody here though.
Yeah, okay. I think the farthest corner is 120 feet.
If you land right in the middle, it hits the farthest corners. Yeah, if you land
But you
right
can't
smack in the middle, it
land
gets
in the middle right now.
everybody.
The Blood Echo, if it succeeds the saving throw, takes no damage.
Oh, sorry. 6.
6. So
Like
it's
fine.
fine. What was the total damage?
28.
28. It's halved to 14 against the Blade Singer, and against Iron. That is 28 points of damage to these zombies here.
Skewer's not looking too hot.
Good.
Fucking skill.
She calls down this huge burst of radiant
from-
flame.
Yeah.
soaring
Skyrim,
over
yeah.
across.
He's another
And
companion.
soaring up on
So's
her shoulder
Bellathor.
is going to be Dynamite.
Bellathor is the general goods
Yeah.
store owner.
But he is from
Yeah.
Skyrim.
Cool.
He's gonna get here,
Not cool, they're
and
islands.
he's gonna do his little baby
Yeah, but it's
boy
cool that they're from Skyrim.
fire breath.
Yeah.
Seth, does Lydia have anything that could fix Clutter?
I don't know.
Discombobulate.
Recombobulate.
Recombobulate.
Oh, with the curve! With the curve hitting all 4 of the zombies.
Yeah!
Epic. Seth, go ahead and be 76.
That's a lot from
Call it.
Dynamite.
Call it.
Dynamite is no longer a baby. He now counts as like a
Medium dragon.
He's a tween.
dragon deal.
A tween?
He's a tween dragon.
He's a
Yeah.
tween dragon.
Oh.
True as a tween.
Call it. Just do it.
God.
It's just dynamite. Come on.
He could. Dynamite.
Kill. No.
Oh,
Come on! Irresponsible.
Would have been a 6.
No, Seth,
It would have
you
been a
follow
6.
your
It would have been a
heart.
6.
After this, I want you to roll.
Oh, I'm seeing some 2s. That
You
stinks.
know, there's literally 2 5s and a 6.
That stinks. Yeah, man, you could have rolled that. It would have been
on
times.
those.
Times
16,
7.
20, 24,
20.
27.
27.
Yeah.
27 total?
Yeah.
That kills Skewer. You watch as roasting him in fire.
You could have saved him.
Fire breath did 10 less than the fall.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that again? 27?
27. Do they have undead 42?
Now roll 1, Seth. Roll 1.
They do have Undead 42. I forgot about that.
No, you have to roll one of your
Soul
blue.
didn't.
You wouldn't have rolled that guy.
Clone Soul.
If I would have called it, I would have used this guy.
I forgot about Undead 42.
Because I wouldn't
X
pop
to
out
down.
all of these.
X to down. I'm
Every
pressing
time I've
X
called
to
it,
down.
I've used this
I
one.
think that's the problem.
That's
And
it.
you should be using that one.
That is a 20 on the con save.
as well.
But the DC is 5 plus the damage taken. So that's over the 30s.
It was.
As his skin
But
like
I
roasts,
didn't roll
there's
this,
nothing
did I?
more than just this zombified moan
6.
as
2.
Soul, Seth, and Connor.
5.
Seth and
It's
Connor.
not really the first foremost thing on your mind, but you do see the roasted corpse of someone that you could not save, that now cannot be resurrected, as his entire form is blackened and burned and just flumps down dead in the mud, scorched to like just a burnt roast.
Skewer is always kind of a dick. And then Bellathor
Now he
wanted
get
me
his
to
armor.
sell him my mom.
Well, I don't know.
He wanted to sell his mom.
His mom, which that's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
Dynamite is
weird.
then going to soar.
I fully believe
over
that he
here.
participated in human trafficking.
Oh yeah, we get to
Actually, I'll
move.
protect Lydia. It'll stay here.
Oh, good. I'm glad we're all grouped up.
On the Valkyrian's men-at-arms turn, all the siege weapons are reloaded.
Oh, it's
Okay.
another turn. That's at least that's good. It's good.
Shit!
Mira Mazo's first turn.
Mira Mazo.
Except for the men-at-arms that have their siege weapons destroyed, they are going to make.
They're gonna do nothing, right? They just chill out.
They say, man, they watch. We go home early today.
They watch. They get to watch the. They get to watch the
We've
cage
been
match.
working all day. These guys don't look very wise to me.
Yeah.
That
Go
is
ahead.
6 crossbow attacks on the left side, coming at the 6 most available targets. It's going to be Dynamite, Sir Arcus, Lydia, Seth with disadvantage,
Yeah.
Phagar with advantage,
Oh.
Mira, and Lael.
Hang in there, Phagar!
I haven't cast Chaos in a while. I should
First
do
one's
that.
Dynamite?
No, I can't. I should
Takes a
do that.
minute.
I know.
19 is still going to... Or no, he's not in the shield luck anymore. 19's going to hit. So he has hit for 8 points of piercing damage. The crossbow will
he's
bumps
fine.
in his side.
Who's that? Arcus?
There's Dynamite.
Oh.
Dynamite.
Arcus catches another arrow in the shield. He's fine.
You
10
gotta
misses
fuck
Lydia.
up.
She dodges to the side. Disadvantage on Seth. 15's good. That's a 21, which would have hit. 15, as you were still low to the ground and also being strangled by chains. That's against Mira and Lael. 6 against Mira, 22 against Lael.
Yeah, that's gonna hit her.
She's also hit for 8. And that's going to be against Phagar with advantage.
Also,
17 does not hit him.
Hey, it's almost your turn.
Huh?
It's almost your turn. Mira goes and then it's you.
Yeah.
Wonder what Mira's gonna do.
Hopefully, like, mega heal someone so they can go and fuck someone up.
Oh, she has a massive heal. She doesn't have a heal spell.
Does she not have the heal spell?
Unless it's on her crown.
Michaela, you and Greechak each have 2 crossbow attacks. Or no, sorry. 2 on Greechak, 1 on you.
Cool.
One's on Greechak have advantage.
Me shield.
13 is
That's
going to
what
miss
it's there
him.
for.
19 is going to hit.
Me check.
9 halves to 5 piercing, and then
It's like you with
6
the
misses
pinata.
Michaela.
Nice.
Me with the pinata?
Yeah, Michael's
They have
birthday
plus
last
5
year
and
where
everyone
you were in
runs
front of
on
me
that?
and Tom
That
like
is
hit you, but it was like in my face.
They have a plus
Oh
3.
yeah.
That was fun.
These are guards.
Are these crossbows or like these or trebuchet?
Crossbows.
Oh, okay.
Little.
These guys have had their siege weapons
I thought these
destroyed.
were the
They're just
siege
making.
weapons.
Yeah, no.
Gotcha.
Mira is going to come side by side with Soul as she looks like frantically afraid at how against you guys this fight is going. And she says, Soul, what do we do?
Protect Connor and Seth.
Which means...
Heal Connor.
Just Connor.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Well, otherwise it'd be a mass, right? How many
Yeah,
does
they
she
can be
have?
mass.
I mean,
She
we should
has
save
2
that for when
masses.
people go down.
Yeah, they're not down yet, so just heal Connor so that Lady can take it.
I didn't hear her fucking bell yet.
Did I hear
Soul's dad's on the
Did I
ground.
hear heal with a capital H, Connor?
I don't have enough capacity to even take that much healing.
But it gets back into full.
Don't waste it. Just hit me with a cure wounds or
Right.
something. Like a solid cure wounds is plenty.
For the strategy of the battle, I don't think that'd be a good idea. As much as I want to. I can keep Connor alive.
That's the spirit.
Not if I do what I said I was going to do and run away from your current location.
Well, you could still shoot Vincent from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also said I was going to move.
Did you say where? Because we can move a little bit.
Mira
Wait.
says, You fight the stone giants, I'll keep Connor alive. And she's going to cast Holy Weapon on you.
You have that on
I have it. I have it.
Just Brendan.
22 hit points.
That's rough.
Yep.
Wait, that's what this means.
Yeah.
We have to get.
Alright, so I just gotta wrap up combat and
It's more than half my
2
health.
more turns.
Oh wait.
Uh,
If this resolves, Kyle will have been a dragon.
No, if it gets to his turn.
Oh, to his full turn.
Actually,
Oh.
no, he's been a dragon this whole time. So yeah,
Already
next turn it'll be Kyle has been a dragon for 1 full round.
Okay.
and then Calvin.
As we reach, holy fuck, round 2.
12:30.
I'll say if 1 is the hard stop, we can stop at 1 just no matter what's going on, or we can stop right now since your turn has come back.
We finished 1 turn.
It would be so bitchin' if I could go to bed.
Yeah. I'm kind of with Connor on this one. I'm kind of tired.
If you want to,
yesterday kind of
if
fucked
you
me
want
up
to
a little
start,
bit.
if you want to end after your turn, you can be like, fuck yeah, I'll do it. Or if you want to come next session ready to take your turn.
Well, I already said what my turn was gonna be.
Okay.
Is it the full turn or is it just the action of what I'm gonna
we
do?
You have to take the same action.
So you
Just-
your
you don't
bonus
have to.
action you can use.
Oh, fantastic.
You're cleared.
Okay, so does my bow arm go away when I go unconscious? Okay, can I just choose when it does?
Just choose when my bow arm goes away.
Okay, cool. All right, I stand from prone.
Okay.
I love you.
Half your movement.
You can't give up.
You don't get the weed.
Alright.
I don't know how to help.
Welcome back.
You're not off the hook yet, dumbass! And I knocked 2 more arrows.
Why are you shit talking him? Jojo, have you learned nothing? Holy shit.
Because last time he was on full and he almost killed him, and now he's on half, and now he's gonna kill him.
Whammo! It should be 2 hits. Yeah, it's a 23 and a 24.
And he's engaged, so you get sneak attack.
Do I get to sneak him?
Only if you count Ryder as an ally.
He's fighting him.
Sneak works with range.
Yeah.
You know it does.
You know it, baby.
I didn't know that.
Oh my goodness
It makes even more
gracious!
sense because I didn't see it.
Right.
That's gonna hurt.
That ought to hurt
19.
him. That's gonna be 9. That's gonna be 30 damage on the first hit.
Is that with sneak?
That's with sneak attack.
As soon as the arrow goes towards him, all of a sudden he's not standing there, and you see that the blood echo is standing there in its place, and you see just in a burst of it just vanishes.
This bitch.
Cool trick. I fly up.
Crazy.
You will provoke a few opportunity attacks.
Don't
From
grab.
whom?
Stone Giant's still alive.
You see his
Good
range.
thing I said I was gonna disengage with my bonus action.
Disengage your bonus action.
You did say that.
I fly up.
5, 10.
So
Or
it's
just,
like
just go straight up.
Yeah.
Okay. You soar up plenty to get him in shootable range.
Phenomenal.
Hit, so.
I already hit him with the second attack.
He can't go higher than 25 feet. So if he wants to go, do you want to go all the way 25 feet?
No, because then I'll take more death fails when I inevitably die this turn.
You have to go at least 15 feet to not have Sulucia blocking your way.
How much movement?
Okay, then when I go back down, I'll land on the wyvern with her.
You can. Well, you can also then go back down.
well, you use.
I used half my movement to stand up, so I'd still be hovering 5 feet above the ground. Is that fine? Will I take a bajillion fall damage if I get knocked off while I'm hovering 5
if
feet
you go
off
down,
the
you have to go
ground?
up 15 feet.
Yeah.
You shoot, you go back down,
Down
10
10.
feet. If it's just 5 feet, no fall damage.
Impeccable. All right, I'll do that.
Impeccable.
It's gonna be 18 on him, so 36.
Incredible.
Did you hit?
Yes.
Okay. 36.
As long as it's 22 hits.
Another bolt strikes him in the side as he kind of thunders back.
Nice shot.
Thanks, buddy. I hate that kid. I fall back down.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't move anymore, so here I am.
How much damage?
36.
That was the damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's fired a mythic fucking arrow at him.
I've only got 3 of those left, though. So.
Now there's a lot more zombies. Or vampires.
It's like a mockumentary lady. Like she goes around the world like Anthony.
Yeah. As we get to this point,
She goes around the world like Anthony Bourdain does and talks about stuff that she doesn't know.
Mondays were not the day we agreed on. So the fact we started so late, understandable. We will not start that late again. No one is at fault. But at this point, on just the first round, heroes have gone down, back up, and to go back down again. The party is separated in two, yet still bunched together, being fired down upon by not only crossbows but siege weapons, as Clone Soul just watches it all calmly, not engaging in the fight whatsoever, as just those who swear allegiance to him descend upon you. As zombies and undead swarm at all sides, vampiric champions bite and suck away at your life, withstanding blows that would kill any mortal. Calvin grapples with a former companion turned against him.
Still companion.
As so
He's in there.
many
He's underneath.
have.
Underneath that stony skin is a heart of
is
gold.
another stone.
It's a heart of stone.
I will say, if on not this Friday, but next Friday, we start at least close enough to 7 to be before 8, I do still think we can get through the entire fight.
I'd be able to stay as late as required for that, yeah.
Because that would go a little late. We probably would. This is an end of our boss fight.
Yeah,
I
I've
know
got-
yesterday was rough.
I've got past
but
3 a.m.
We
online.
we probably would go a little past 1 o'clock in the morning if it was a Friday night on that occasion.
A little?
Nah. We'll see what happens, but if this needs to be 3 sessions, I'm very okay with that.
Okay.
I will be on Discord.
That would be okay. Like that's totally fine.
And I'll be able to stay late because.
How long are you out for?
I'll be back the
next time we play.
Yeah. The next week, if we play the next week.
Yes, we probably will. The fight against Clone Soul progresses. Not just a battle of fists and steel, but a battle of words. Hearts and minds.
We had words.
And as this fight rages,
and giant,
as it is truly only just begun, we will pick this up next time on Dungeons and Dragons.
You must to hold on to our highlighters.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I just used this
Which remains Mick.